Oh, mukbang. Oh, yeah, good.
God damn it! This is why we can't have nice things.
This is what a mukbang is.
Okay.
God
No,
damn it!
No, stop it. I know what those was. K-Tron tried to get me
No.
into those.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
All right.
No, just kidding.
Let's kick things off here. 11 and I think I'm good. Right? Here's somebody drinking water. Kind of weird.
Gulp.
Oh, I know what I forgot to do today. Forgot to pick music again.
No.
Skyrim time. Or Witcher
Skyrim
time.
basically. Either way. Who hasn't picked music for our campaign yet? Who would like to pick music for our campaign that hasn't done it already?
Shred volunteers. Go ahead, Shred.
Okay. What kind of music are we looking for? Like
Lay, lay, lay.
Cave.
Lay, lay, lay.
No. That you. Yes, but.
Find any anime opening intro or outro and just force trans to listen.
Save the lay for combat. You gotta find something more low key.
Something low key. Got it.
Right now.
Gwent music.
Low key, like in a tunnel kind of thing.
Will that get copyright striked anyway?
Oh yeah.
The MCA will hit it if they listen in.
Yeah. Skyrim generally doesn't get DMCA. Witcher definitely will.
But it's video game music. How does that even work? If you stream it, do you have to like mute certain portions of the game?
Yes, literally, they will copyright strike you for playing video games with their music.
That is mind-bogglingly.
I don't make rules, man. I don't make
Well,
rules.
good thing I'm not doing it, because otherwise you will be getting copyrighted.
Man, I got all this pressure on me now, and I can't even choose.
I could improvise
It's
something
okay.
with the ocarina.
You fixed your ocarina?
No, it's still whistling out of the crack in the side, but been trying my best.
Please
Wow.
no, please
that's-
no.
Yeah, it's not great. I need a new one.
Oh
You're gonna
my!
have to seal that
was
baby up.
Painful.
Need some flex tape.
I have flex tape actually.
Could
I don't know if that
solve
would
that
help.
damage.
It is cracked on both sides.
That's
know
not
how
a lot
good
of
that
damage. Come on, this is flex tape. We need a lot of damage.
True.
Flipping through the maps.
Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do.
Exo's just outside on his own.
Ho! We're going heavy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Last we left our intrepid heroes, they apparently are headed into certain doom with this music.
It's a giant entrance to the Underdark. How is this not Doom already?
It's all right.
Everybody reroll their character stat.
Everybody show up with your backup character next week.
I always wanted to play a barbarian.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Jade's twin sister, Cade.
So let's kick things off here. Oh, wait, come on. Yeah.
Is the music lagging for anyone else?
Lagging?
Music what?
It's
Oh,
like stuttering.
Yeah. Would you mind skipping that one and then using backup, Rick? Maybe it'll be better.
Yeah.
Okay, so last we left our intrepid heroes, they had just taken the contract from Captain at Arms
Thurbal.
Thurbal, and headed down into the dungeon of the Twisted Tower Keep. And Thurble led them past a couple of prisoners that were in their jail cells down there. There was some kind of shrine, a couple of places in that first dungeon that looked like they got a little caved in. But he led you past that to a doorway with a chain, and he opened up the chain, let you in, and gave you a scroll and a nice firm pat on the butt, and you headed into the dungeon, the Underdark. First encounter went interestingly. The party met their equal in a very slippery bridge, but they managed to overcome that and defeat a Gambado, which was hiding in the ravine below that was using that slippery bridge to its advantage to get innocent passerbys, I suppose. So, overcoming that, they got to the actual door to the tunnels beyond and used the magic incantations, and quickly, after getting through that series of doors, ran into a pair of Quaggoths who immediately attacked the party from stealth. The party quickly dispatched them and then continued on their way. Further into the tunnels, after traversing quite a ways down that initial tunnel, they came to a switchback, which led to a small room that had a little bit of a glint in it, and upon investigation, a giant spider sprung out and attacked the party. They also quickly dispatched that spider, but not without some serious wounds to Jade. And then we find ourselves at the end of that encounter, which is here. And oh my god, I need to zoom out. There we go. So, after having dispatched the spider and gaining some experience after the last game, I think everybody got 2 levels.
Yeah.
Yay.
So the party should be quite a bit more capable now. I also made a slight change to the way that the lighting works. Unfortunately, the fog of war in dynamic lighting doesn't block your light bubble. Like, it does, but if you move your token closer to a place that I blocked and there's another passageway on the other side of what I blocked, the light will actually go through the thing that I blocked and light up on the other side of it. So it's kind of useless.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make like normal. I have Fog of War on and just reveal areas as we go. But you'll still have your light bubble.
Okay.
And if I got your token wrong, meaning you think you should have dark vision but you don't, let me know and I'll fix it. Okay. The remains of the spider are splattered, as it were, in the corner of the room. And you have found, I think in the hole you found some silver.
I don't think
I'm
you
not
actually
mistaken.
I don't know if we're told how much
We were
was.
investigating it, and then
Okay.
we got
And then the attack.
Jade
Okay.
got eaten almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So let's see. That huge spider. Oh, I see. Well, the glint is caused by some coins in there, and I have been augmenting that. So what you find is, let's call it 30 copper and 20 silver and 5 gold in the hole when you search it.
So we gained that amount. We're not in the hole. 20 silver and
Gambling then.
Hear you.
My strange speech notwithstanding, you gain some currency. But yeah, the lair is more or less covered with webbing. Where the spider popped out of, which would be where Leistas is right now. There's a pretty decent sized hole that it was kind of burrowed into, and it popped out of webbing that was over it.
Either the former adventuring parties were unsuccessful getting very far, or these monsters repopulate much faster than they're led to believe.
Damn spiders.
Jade gives the spider's remains one good last stomp.
They squish. You get a nice juicy. Your shoe is a little smelly.
Shaking off the remains of the web that went around her, and like
Mm.
drying off her tears.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, that was quite unladylike of me.
Make a dexterity check. Make like a acrobatics check.
An acrobatics check.
Sure.
Okay.
Wouldn't they be able to take 10 out of combat for it?
What's that?
Wouldn't they be able to take 10 out of combat for it?
Oh,
It's just
sure.
like-
Sure.
Okay.
But I'm just, doing a roll for the hell of it.
Okay.
He's starting out things off.
Yeah. Yeah, you spin around in place and wriggle your arms and your legs, and the web flies off of you neatly. So you're free of all.
So
of it.
you said spider was kind of furry, right?
Say that again?
What does the spider look like?
Looks like a giant tarantula.
Okay.
So it's, feet across. But it's very messy now.
Is there anything salvageable from the body?
Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Yeah, I would like to make an investigation check too.
You
what
should
if
roll
make a-
that as well.
Can I make a perception?
If you have a better investigation than me, then I'd like to help you.
I have
You can both-
investigation of 2.
You could both roll.
So-
That's fine.
Yeah, let's both just roll.
Okay. Normal roll. Aha! It's a spider. That's dead.
Do I get
Yes,
advantage for being able to see in the dark?
No, you do not.
It's a very brightly lit spider.
But
That's a
it turns out you don't need it.
Okay.
Still plus 2.
It's an
hold on.
intelligence saving throw?
Oops.
Yeah, you rolled an interesting thing when I told you investigation.
Yeah,
Same-
I
it's
saw
the same
I
die,
and
technically, but
He's
No,
investigating
this
his intelligence.
I
well,
told you it's not
it's
that
an
high.
in-based roll. But
Investigation. Here we go. Nope.
oh,
Hey!
it's 0. Never mind.
Can I roll perception to see if there's other spider holes in the walls?
Sure.
Oh God. That's what we should have done first.
Guess I'll take the time to recast light on myself.
You search around and you notice that there is a ton of webbing in the room that could potentially cover up other hidey holes. But you don't find any. Instead, what you find after searching quite a bit is a nice fat ruby over in a corner.
Ooh.
I'd like to chuck something at it to make sure it's not trapped.
Okay. You chuck something at it. Nothing happens.
I'd like to walk over and pick it up then.
You pick it up.
That was deceptively easy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby. Can I toss it to whoever has the who picked up the gold actually, or the money?
I don't think anyone has actually picked it up yet.
Because
a
it's
good
still in
question.
the hole.
Where is the money?
It's in the hole. Yeah,
It's in the hole?
That thing. Yep.
Does it look anywhere trapped, or is it just money in a hole?
You don't know.
Well, I can cast a really bright light source. I'm sure I can See
Jade-
if it's.
Jade has a bright light source literally glowing on her right now, so
Well, I'm supposed to be a bright light source glowing too at the same cantrip.
I'll say there is plenty of light should you want to make an investigation check, which would be...
I will gladly make an investigation check.
Please do.
I am not seeing.
Also,
You are pretty sure there's no traps there.
is it just me or is my field of vision pink?
no,
that that is because you have dark vision.
no. I'm not seeing anything coming off of Salty's character.
Yeah, I don't have like my vision actually is or my light color is pink.
That's what I use to represent dark vision.
Okay, everyone else's is white, but yeah, mine's coming off as pink and doesn't.
Not everyone else's is white. It's just the people that I have told me
Okay.
that they either have a torch or a light source. And if you've said you have dark vision, but you aren't holding a light source or a torch, your light is going to be
Oh.
pink, and no one else can see it.
I see what you mean. Okay, that's why maybe it's just me or Phil.
Okay. That makes a little bit more sense.
Jade heads up to Euphoria and kind of helps her out of the last of the webbing. And are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, that was quite unladylike. I shouldn't be screaming such like that. I shouldn't have had should have been calm. I'm
It's
just
okay.
very terrified of spiders.
I'm sorry for wandering in so foolishly.
No, it's not your fault. Are you okay? That's the main concern, right?
You can kind of see she's kind of like holding her hand is shaking.
Before you will grasp her hand and just gently stroke it. You're okay now. We're both okay. Everyone's okay. Just relax.
Erak is also just gonna kind of meander over and give you a bit of a sarcastic grin and just go, "My dear Euphoria, would you say that the scream was high C or a low B? Or how would you describe it? I'd like to capture it in the next tale I tell." Just gives you an overly sarcastic wink.
It's a high F off your ass if you ask me that again.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well said indeed.
Yeah, throw that in your tail, Bard.
Stick that in your Sealy pipe and smoke it. All right, so having scoured the room, Leistas has hint gotten pretty much the whole place checked out.
I'll
Hey
grab-
guys, I think I got the whole place checked out.
if
Considering the nature of this beast and the fact that apparently nothing else comes out of this place, judging by the bodies and skeletons and whatnot, this might be a good place to take a breather, maybe a short
I-
rest.
Maybe in a different tunnel. I still feel like there's something else in here, and I just don't trust the webs around here. No offense, but if you want to live in an area with dead bodies and webbing, that's
We
your
could set
life,
the
not
webs on
mine.
fire.
No,
Or we could
that's
use
your
them as
life, not mine.
blankets.
spider silk is very soft.
Don't
Yeah.
want it.
In fact, we could collect some and
Nope.
sell them to the local textile place.
Okay.
now you're
um,
speaking my language.
At this point, everyone that has a torch needs to relight a new torch because your torches are extinguished.
I
Or
guess I'll-
expended, excuse me, not extinguished.
All right, I will
So
do that.
subtract one torch from your inventory if you were using one.
Should we also recast the light cantrip?
How long is your light cantrip?
1 hour.
Yes, you would have had to recast it a couple of times actually.
Okay.
Wait, how many torches would that be for the entire
I think
dungeon?
we're just using two. I think
How
we
long
had
have we
two
been
two
down
up and
here?
2 light spells.
Oh, did we lose somebody?
No, I think it's
Rickbot.
Rickbot.
Oh, okay, primary Rick. Okay.
You're saying we have to cast a couple times. How long have we been down here? It doesn't seem like the pathways have been
Well,
spanning hours, and the encounters have only
I'm-
been a few rounds.
I'm saying it's been 2 hours.
Okay. Well, as I
Apparently,
No.
it's really dusty in here too.
yeah, and I'm gonna go because I don't see anything. I'm gonna go grab the money.
So you reach in for
Remember
the coins.
Yes.
Okay.
remember
You
to mark down.
Pull out the coins.
That simple?
Remember to mark down that what is it that the captain wanted? He want half of the findings. As annoying as it is.
Half of the known findings.
I like the way you think. And I show everyone the ruby and slip it into my robes.
I'm of a half mind to give him half a fist up his ass the next time we see him.
What is up with the women in this group and the asses? I don't see.
Seriously. Both women just immediately want to stick fists up ass. Karen, what about you? You want to jump on that train?
She just looks at Eldrin, perplexed.
I look at
You
Stuart.
really think I'm that kind of woman?
Don't answer. Don't do it.
He's just going to give you a wink and then just walk away.
Oh,
man.
you little. Oh,
All right, Miss Jade, if you please, I will recast this light spell on you to help assist in the darkness. Doink.
Thank you.
Wah.
Right. If everyone wouldn't mind, I would like to take a breather. I think that would be wise. We've been down here for a few hours, and let's just say I'm a little shaken. In a minute.
Be
All right,
safest places
don't-
ever.
If we don't want to spend time inside this little area, then maybe just out up the corridor, up a couple of steps. Yes.
Well, this may be the best. If the spider here was still active and nothing else has attacked us yet, then likely it may have been territorial. Nothing else
That
should
is
really come in this
exactly
area.
what I was saying. Just not as well as the bard, because words are not my forte, as they say. I am a holy man.
On the topic of the spider silk, though, do we actually want to collect some? Can we collect some?
Sure.
I mean, you have a burnt out torch. You just wrap it around that.
Hey, yeah,
Ooh,
actually.
It is smart.
Yeah, like cotton candy.
All right, you guys go
Just don't try to eat it
up
again.
ahead or back behind, set up camp. I'll be here for a bit longer and start wrapping the silk around the torches.
Okay.
Are we actually settling for a short rest at this point?
I think that would be wise. Get some
Yeah.
hit dice back. Use some hit dice and get our max.
Okay.
Get our current HP closer to our new maxes.
So,
Oh.
Laystas, how much time do you spend collecting silk?
How much
I'm
time is a
gonna help
short
him
rest?
do it.
Okay,
Short rest is an hour.
let's take like I don't know, 10 minutes. That should be a good amount.
Well,
Okay.
as everyone's also... Well, if everyone's... Before we do that, for the short rest, I'm going to go ahead and play Song of Rest then.
So, Laystas, make a nature check.
What does that do again, Salty? Could you post it?
Yeah, so it is...
Nature check. Okay. You
okay.
in 10 minutes you managed to gather around 2 pounds of spider silk.
That's
That's
a
a
lot.
Yeah, spider silk is pretty light.
There's a lot in here. Yeah. It looks like you basically put a beach ball on your expended torch. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
turned to Noko. Good yield.
What are you gonna do with that?
Well, for a snack, perhaps later.
I do not
I
recommend
wouldn't do
that.
that if I were you, but to each their own.
Okay, so you guys are taking a short rest then and
Yeah.
spending hit dice.
Yeah, I'll cast Cure Wounds on Laysdas before I go, because I get all my spell slots back in a short.
So curiosity, because I know you mentioned that we're at the hit points that we had left off before leveling, but do we gain the hit points that we had rolled? Like, are we
No.
at... So, we're at a huge disparity then between our health.
Yeah. So I make it 11 out of 27, for example.
Okay, well, yeah, then I'm definitely... Yeah, I'll be playing Song of Rest while we're doing the short rest.
Yep. So that just means everybody who rolls a hit dice can roll an additional d6 and add it to whatever you roll.
Good roll.
Yeah. So
I'm just going to roll with the command.
I
here.
need that.
Uh,
Great.
that math didn't work
Oof.
out.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend another.
So
hit
the
dice.
heal, I just hit the hit dice button again.
That 3 is from the extra.
Shred, I think that did work out
Okay.
because it gave the extra d8, but the extra d8 rolled a 1.
I did not do what I wanted to do.
How could you
Oh,
tell
sorry.
if the D8 rolled a...
You can hover over it.
Oh, I see. So it did a 1 plus 8, so...
So you got the second level cure wounds was 9 hit points to
Yeah.
Leistas.
An 11.
Yeah. Leistas, you get 9 hit points.
So I roll 1d8 and 1d6.
1d8 plus your con mod, and then 1d6 on top.
Yeah, I'll
Or you
go
could
hit this
you
again.
just click the hit dice button in the middle. Yeah.
Ouch.
And then roll a
Can I-
d6 on top of it. And you can expend as many hit dice as you have. So you can
Ouch.
essentially roll another one, because I think everyone should have...
3, I think.
Yep. Everyone should
Holy
have 3
cow.
hit
Yeah.
dice.
Man, that's rough.
Is it worth expending another one for a chance to go to max at 5 HP?
Yeah, I'll hold off. I only need 8. But I think I should be okay.
I'm at full health because I only have 18.
Of course!
That's
think
I-
what happened to me.
I think I might try
Oh.
rolling one more time.
It's not too much.
Okay,
Do we
so
get
I
spell
got
slots at short rests for
I
Oh,
do.
early on?
I don't
Only
think we
warlocks
so.
do.
only warlocks and wizards get it
With
with arcane
Arcane
recovery.
That's what I thought. Okay. Yeah.
Warlock gang rise up.
And I think
And then sit
I
back
think
down when
tech-
your patron tells you to.
I think technically
Yeah.
clerics can with that new Tasha's feature that they can expend a channel divinity to regain a spell slot equal to half their proficiency bonus.
I could. I'm not sure I want to yet, though.
I mean, you get them back. You get channel divinities back on short rests. So if you haven't expended it before the short rest, it doesn't make sense not to.
Oh, I see, yeah. I'm seeing...
Um,
which source book is that?
That's from Tasha's.
Yeah.
Okay. Expend, use.
Actually, if I'm not taking a rest, could I gather more spider silk?
You guys are either taking a rest or you're not. So
I haven't rolled any dice yet.
you are taking a rest, correct?
Me?
No? Yes.
Who?
No, I thought it was invalid. I thought I couldn't take a rest because I used the time to gather silk. And I also
I
got
was
healed
gonna-
with almost max.
I was going to let you do it because the ruling is if you spend, I think it's 10% of the time or less doing something innocuous, then it doesn't invalidate the rest. Like, if you do a long rest and you get it interrupted in 8 hours of long rest by 1 hour of strenuous activity, it's okay. So I was going to say your 10 minutes were whatever, you're still taking the short rest.
I don't know if it's
So,
worth resting for 2 hit points.
At some point, Treg, I need to figure out from you how to modify my skill rolls to include Jack of all trades and expertise.
Go to the gear.
So right next to where it says spells,
skill
look at
options.
gear.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Oh,
You go down
then
to
you just-
skill options, jack of all trades, and then you can drop down on anything over there for expertise on top of that.
I see. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna forgo the rest.
That healing did you that
You're
good?
going to collect more spider silk?
Yeah.
Okay. Make another. How long do you spend again doing this? The whole 50 minutes? Or
Yeah, why not? It's only 2
Okay.
hit points that I'd be getting from the rest, so.
okay, make another nature check.
Title this session in which Nox should have gotten those 2 hit points back.
so you collect what is that? Eight more pounds.
It's just
Your,
carrying, like, this giant ball.
Your expended torch now looks like a short garbage can, like one of those ones that Oscar the Grouch was in.
Well,
I walk
Lace
back
does-
into camp carrying the thing.
It's unwieldy for sure. Like if you walk into combat holding this thing, you're gonna have to take part of your turn dropping it.
I'm just gonna drop it by the campsite. Yeah, let's pick it up again on the way back.
Okay.
Might have gone a bit overboard.
I have a feeling that with a magical place like this, that there might be some sort of teleportation. Maybe we should take. I can carry it. I stay towards the back anyways. I can
Well.
carry it along with us.
Your call.
you-
Might be worth a pretty penny.
How do we
How
work?
many more hit die can I roll?
Does anybody want to know how much spider silk is worth by making a roll?
Yeah.
like,
Sure,
me-
yeah.
What kind of roll?
Like a history.
No, it's just a straight intelligence check.
Sure. I'll roll
right,
intelligence.
I'm totally good at those.
I'm a trader. I would know
Whoe-
these things.
Whoever would like to. Whoever would
Oh.
like to, go ahead and roll.
Karin would like to with that one.
God damn. All right.
We all know the value of silk.
I live in Baldur's Gate.
Okay. Let's see
Nope.
who.
She stays away
Oh,
from
a
it.
lot of people. A lot of people know. What this
Intelligence
is. Okay.
save.
Okay.
Oh, I did the wrong thing. Whatever.
Get me
So-
away from silk.
So you know that spider silk. Well, all the people that Karin, Hyksos, Salty, Arak, and Nikosi, Nunamkea all know that the giant spider silk can actually be used in spider silk armor, and that it's fairly difficult to make, i.e., there's very few people who will actually buy it outside of major cities. So you would have trouble selling it anywhere near here. If you did go to a major city, though, you'd probably figure about maybe $15, 15 gold a pound.
Not bad.
Well, wait. Do I know that as well? Or did I
No.
not make the? Okay.
Nope.
I
it was,
imagine-
it was 15 DC.
I imagine between Hyksos coming from Baldur's Gate, a mercantile town, and also Karen as a merchant woman herself, that they'd be like, "Yeah, this seems about right." And then Nikosi or damn it,
Nanamakea.
Come on, you can
Nana
say it.
Makea.
I know.
And Makea was like, "This is what we've seen on the road as well." So
I've just told enough tales of spiders and champions to make a guess that it seems it's worth fighting for.
It's
also very pretty.
One of the verses in your ballads reference the exact price of spider silk.
Well, and that'll be my song of rest.
Spider silk.
Whatever.
Spider
Spider
silk.
silk.
Goes
Sell
for
for
whatever
whatever
market value is.
50
$15
gold a pound.
a pound. Spider silk, it's what's in
Parker.
town. Look out! Let's sell spider silk.
Store has been listening to all this. This looks very confused.
Get used to it,
Yes.
store.
Yeah.
Store, how are you feeling? Are you still injured?
I forget. Let's see, how's Store doing? I would be okay for my previous level, but now I am very low.
Imagine doing spend hit dice.
He's 14 out of 34, but like 14 was close to his max at level 1. So he's gonna basically say, "I feel fine."
Is he not going to spend hit dice?
What did you heal for Song of Rest? I'm sorry.
It's a 1d6 per, or
Hit
1d6
dice spent?
additional.
Yeah.
If they
So
spend
I
a
can
hit
roll
die.
2 more hit dice since I'm level 3.
I thought you already rolled 2.
I rolled 1.
Okay.
Everyone
Yeah, you
everyone has 3
You can
hit
roll
dice.
as many as you like.
Yes, I
You
would
only
like
get
to
one.
try
You only get
more
one
health.
extra d, like the one extra 1d6. You don't get it per hit die.
And
Correct.
then
4.
You have to expend at
and
least one hit die to
more.
get the.
6. Okay. That actually brings me up to max.
and a 5. So that was
Fit 14.
14, which makes that 28. So he's good with 28.
Yeah.
He says, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. So Jade will kind of pat the stone floor that she's sitting on against the wall and just come, sit down, take a breather. Sure that armor is heavy.
I'm actually don't feel it at all. He's nervous. You don't need to even make a roll. He's scared. He is scared. No two ways about it.
Euphoria would just hold his hand and pat it. Be like, "Don't be. We're all scared, but we can get through this."
He's holding a sword and a shield. You
Oh,
can't really
Well,
get
she's
to a
patting
hand.
his knee. He's sitting on the ground patting his knee.
He's cocks his head to the side and okay. Thanks.
Karen, why don't you give a few words of encouragement to the boy? I imagine it would do a lot for his spirits.
Oh God.
Oh dear.
Kind of walks up to closest door.
He now is bordering. He's scared. He's scared about the tunnels, and now he's scared. Oh God!
Of this
They all
woman coming
know.
close. Swagger.
They all know. They all know. They know. Snake. They know. Yeah, he's. It's.
With all of us, Store, we'll make it fine.
Okay. I believe you.
Besides,
Little overeager.
I've got this. As she kind of like lights up her finger a little bit, like the healing light she used earlier. I've got the magic touch.
Oh, he's visibly swaying. Like, oh.
And that's when he spends his healing dice.
Does that answer your question?
Store grows in
Bard?
multiple ways.
Oh God! No! No!
Bards aren't the only characters that could be horny. All classes can be horny if you believe in it.
How old is this guy anyway?
It was like half my
18.
age.
He is a young, strapping farm boy wanting to see the world and has just become a man.
Well, when you say it like that, yeah, this is a Mrs. Robinson situation. He is the graduate of Adventurers College.
Yeah, I'm like
He was
double his age.
homeschooled.
So
Well-
He is very much homeschooled. He's a farm boy.
I take it that hour mark has passed by now.
Yeah, you guys are done with the short rest, so you can do what you like.
Okay. I don't know about all of you, but I feel like maybe we should continue on our mission. I just don't want to dawdle and stay lurking down here much longer.
You know, I'm with you. We should continue exploring what this dark and terrible place has to offer. And then we can run back up.
Sure. Sure, yeah.
Jade will kind of
Okay.
see everyone start gathering their stuff and getting up, and she'll.
You guys
Step
can
forward.
still move store by yourselves, right? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yeah, she'll step.
Put him where you want him.
She'll step
Like
forward.
slap him on the shoulder or small
Karen.
back. Hey, front of the group. You're doing great.
Man, you guys are really touchy.
Euphoria just gonna keep her comment to herself and be like, I'll just go ahead.
Hey, should you be going first? Store calls out. Why don't you let me go first?
Can
Euphoria.
he see?
I didn't hear
As-
what you said.
Can he see?
Yeah, he's got a torch.
Okay.
And he's got Jade, who's glowing with a light spell.
Well, then whoever wants to go first. Otherwise, I'm just being a watchful eye. That's all.
Yeah, never a bad idea to let the one with the shield go first. Up and at him, sport. I'd like to slap him on the back again.
All right, I'm going to designate somebody who's controlling Store.
I'll control Store since I'm
Okay.
going to be walking forward with him, kind of side by side.
Okay.
I guess I'm in the middle then.
You got the spider
we-
soak, right?
Yes, I have the spider silk.
I think you're in the back. Oh, there's the bard. I was like, where'd he go?
You lost him in the dark. That's actually kind of cool. I like the way this works. All right.
And as Jade will step up next to Store, she'll just kind of say quietly to him, "Don't let them get under your skin. You're doing fine. I will be next to you at least. Come."
He kind of, nods his head a little bit and purses his lips and, all right, let's go.
Before we head too far into the passage, do we see anything with the light that's kind of in front of us? What do we see?
So the next passage is very similar to the passages that you've been going through thus far. Excuse me. The floor is strange. It's not like the cave is what you would expect. Excuse me, for a very, very, very old cave where it's all smooth and like water has carved it out. Parts of it are like that, but there's also a lot of loose gravel and stone, and the sides of the walls are a bit jagged. It's tight. You can't really make it two people abreast until you get to a larger cavern, which is kind of coming up. And the ceilings are broken, not smooth either. It's not like there's a whole lot of stalactites or stalagmites in this area, but then again, there's not a lot of water here. There is a pretty distinct path, and you've been following it since you encountered the Quaggoths in the first room beyond the sealed doorway. And if you continue to make, I believe it's survival checks, or either that or nature. God, I'm switching between games here. I'll just keep Store's thing open and just read that. So if you continue to make, it's survival checks for tracks, you can continue to do that. But all of you seem to notice as you look down that there is like a path through the gravel that's very narrow, maybe like 6 to 8 inches wide. Of just that's kind of where you want to walk, because if you go off onto either side of it, it's really loose, large kind of stones.
It seems this is a well-traveled path. Maybe those monsters we fought earlier.
Also, there's really little sound. You don't really hear much air moving. You hear the occasional dripping, but that's it. It's very quiet.
Should we carry on? Do you see something?
This is a fairly well-traveled path, similar to what we've been walking through. And then they'll move forward into step forward into the larger chamber here.
Okay.
May I make a perception check?
You may. You don't see anything. You don't really hear anything. It looks to you like this is just a natural enlargement in the cave. door will actually do the same.
Could I also do the same?
Yes, you are. Store turns to you, Jade, and says, "I think it's clear."
Step ahead, I can't see.
This thing is still a little bit sticky.
Hold it from the bottom. You'll be fine.
I am not falling for that one.
Okay. It's at this point that I'm going to start to implement stealth rules. So if you're attempting to be stealthy, there's 2 states that you can do this in. One is if people have torches that are out, you can all make stealth rolls to see if the group is stealthy. And if you put those torches out and just have people with dark vision guiding the rest of your group, that will be a different DC. But the results of a failure in one case versus the other are different. So if you're failing a stealth roll with torches out, it will most likely mean that something farther down the cavern can see you. If you fail a stealth roll with torches out, I'm sorry, I said that wrong. If you fail the stealth roll with torches lit, it means that something will likely, see you. And if you fail the stealth roll with torches out, it means something might hear you. So different consequences, so just keep that in mind. So right now you have some torches out. Lit.
I'm chilling with my dark vision in the back.
Okay. And if you wish to start engaging in group stealth, then let me know and we'll make rolls.
Suggestion, should we put markers on people that have lights, horses on them?
Sure. So
Yeah, what would be a good?
yeah,
marker?
it's yeah, they're gonna be rather large because this map is so big.
Damn. Yeah.
It's fine. I can use the giant block out my face.
Wait a second. That's not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Grenade.
How do you know? Maybe spider soak is explosive.
So I don't remember how the light cantrip works. Is it similar to like darkness, where I can like cover some of it?
Let me see if I can give you the.
You mean
Thinking
for a
about-
directional?
Basically, like making a hooded lantern out of my hands, because he cast it on the
Yeah, I think
amulet
I
that
put
I'm
it
holding.
last. Yeah.
Yeah, let's say you can do that.
Yeah.
You don't need to. Yeah, I
you
think
sh-
you could do that.
It's in the spell description too, so yeah, that should be kosher.
Yeah, so she kind of holds on to the amulet and kind of just directs the light kind of downward a little bit. So it's kind of
Just
just
a flashlight.
yeah, basically.
Sure.
So with that, she would yeah, I think we're just gonna she'll turn to Store and be like, I'm thinking we may want to move quietly. We have a large party.
Okay. Yeah. He looks down at his armor. Yeah. Okay.
You're not so quiet, are you? I can tell.
Not really. This stuff kind of jangles.
Well, would you rather I go ahead first?
Given the past 2 hours, not really.
She smiled.
I don't mean any offense. I kind of like you, actually. I just don't want to see you get hurt.
Neither do I. But
Maybe there's a super stealthy. Is one of you more stealthy than the rest of us, and maybe you can lead the way?
Well, I'm used to stalking prey. Not so much stalking through a cave, but I can give it a shot.
You'll probably do better than the rest of us, yeah.
Mm.
And you could see in the dark, and you could run away real good too.
There's not really much place to run away here.
I could run back over you guys.
We can always back up. Yeah, that's.
I mean, if you do see something, I can always message you too.
Yeah, sure, I'll give it a shot. Oh no. I'm gonna get shanked.
Keep moving, store Trig, if you would.
I thought
Okay,
we were
so
Can
Yeah,
I do the same thing as Jade and sort of cup the torch in my hand? Like,
well, I mean, it's up to you. Like I said, if you fail a stealth with a light out, it's going to be a different consequence than if you don't have the light. I'm
I'd
not going
say-
to make it. I'm not going to make an allowance for the directionality of having a flashlight while moving forward in the stealth
Right.
roll. I'm just going to say you had a light source, and if you fail stealth, there's somebody might see it.
okay, might as well keep the torch out then. Walk quietly in case their vision is based on, or their vision is based on hearing.
Okay,
Their vision
Go-
is based on here.
go ahead. Go ahead and make a stealth. Go ahead and make a stealth check. As a matter of fact, everybody make a stealth check.
Oh boy.
My glasses, my glasses. I can't hear without my
Yeah.
glasses. Oh,
Oh,
shit, not initiative. That's supposed to be stealth.
Initiative
Sorry.
still.
Wow.
Stealth.
So store is very noisy.
I can tell.
Hey!
Kid, try to keep it down.
I'm
Muffin.
sorry. You know what?
Stuff's
I
getting in there.
screwed that up. I should have rolled that with disadvantage. So I'll just say the 7 didn't happen, and I'll give him another shot.
Oh, is armor too chunky?
See, he did
that's
much better.
that's much better. Much better.
Good, like
Stealth
that.
checks.
Does anyone else have a chain or plate?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, half plate and above.
You
I
roll
think-
with
I
disadvantage.
have chainmail, so I need to
You
roll,
roll with
again.
disadvantage. Yeah.
Uh,
You can
want me
either
to-
roll another one or you can roll again with disadvantage.
let's make it.
Oh no.
Okay, you're very noisy.
I'm in the back.
Hey,
You
friend,
are in the back. You are in the back.
stuff some spider silk into there. Try to stop the jangling.
That's actually not a bad idea, albeit messy. I don't want to do it.
All right, I'm gonna keep moving forward. Can I make like periodic perception checks?
Yeah, go ahead and make a perception check.
All right.
Ooh, wow.
Store and Jade will kind of be following like 15, 20 feet behind.
So Lestas, you sense there's another kind of intersection up ahead. You're not quite sure what it looks like yet, but you hear kind of the audio indications of it's a larger space. Other than that, you don't really hear anything out of the ordinary. Maybe a couple of drops from the ceiling. Actually, quite a few drops. You're noticing there's a bit more water noise coming from that area.
There's a lake up top, right? Or
River.
It's a river. I would say most of this, since you've gotten past the magical door, is right on top of the water table, so it's getting kind of humid.
All right. And did Euphoria open up a message channel? It goes both ways,
Oh,
right?
No, message is a single directional. She
Yep,
talks
if-
to you.
She is the one that has to initiate it.
It's not telepathic speech where you guys can communicate back and
I
forth.
bet you got like one message back to the
Estes,
caster.
do you see anything?
I'd like to turn around, kind of whisper to Jade, "Hey, pass this on to Euphoria. Path looks clear. The verge is up ahead. A lot of
Jade
drifting. I think we might be under the river."
Jay just holds up, gives like a thumbs up, and kind of beckons people on.
Okay.
I
Euphoria gives the signal to move forward.
imagine that as he's turning. Euphoria casts the message spell, and then she hears everything that Lasis just said.
Excuse me.
We can do some broken telephone. Back to Euphoria.
Oh dear.
Path is straight. 16 Tiamats run underneath the lava pool. Okay,
Okay.
so this thing.
Yeah, so you get to you can see over here there's a bit of an opening. And then this thing here is a formation of stalactites and stalagmites. You can get through there, but it's just there's a lot of them. There's like 20 or so on the ceiling and the floor, and
So,
along with a lot of water dripping.
Let's not go that way.
Jade will shine her flashlight light through there. Can she see anything on the other side? Can she see where it leads?
Of the stalactite stalagmite formation.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check. Ooh. Okay.
Wow.
1 second. Please don't move your token right now.
Sorry. Yeah.
It's okay.
Blorp.
Stalactites are the ones on the top, right? Or
Stalactites are top, stalagmites are bottom. And
Yeah.
I think the only reason I remember that is tight. Tight is top.
Yeah.
T is top.
Tight top's got to be tight hole in the ceiling. Might reach the ceiling.
She very quietly reaches forward and grabs onto Lestas and grabs onto Nanamakea and just looks at both of them and starts pulling them back. And she's just like, she puts a hand to her mouth and goes dead silent and just starts kind of pulling them both back.
I'm going back. Wait, back this way or back like to the left?
Back down the passageway that we came.
Okay.
And grabs and kind of motions to store as well. And once we get probably be about 20 feet or so away from the formation, she's going to
20
turn.
feet?
We'll say back. Let's say all the way back to the kind of the turn in the bend in the cavern here.
Okay. So that's we'll call that 35 feet. Yeah. Okay.
Sure. And she's going to turn and very quietly whisper, and she's like, "Something move in the formations. I don't think we are alone."
Did you catch what it looks like?
It's hard to tell, but it seemed like almost like one of the stalactites themselves moved.
Oh God. Well, this is the only way forward, so maybe we should try to get the upper hand.
Do you have any idea what? I've never heard of that. What could it even be?
Can I make a check to? I could look it up, but that'd be meta knowledge. Can I make a check to like postulate?
How deep are we in like the cavern underdark scenario?
You're not more than 100 feet underground.
Okay.
It's not, like I said, you're right about where the water table is, getting so that if you drilled a bunch of hole in the rock, it would start weeping.
Well,
So Lestas, you wish to make a nature check
Yeah, see if maybe it would be something that I know.
based on the description that Treg gave. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, it's a rock monster of some sort. Oh,
It's well. So hang on. It's not like you have never heard of anything like this. You know that there are certainly, for lack of a better word, wildlife that live in caves like this that try to blend in with the actual rock to, entrap prey. But you don't really know. You've never heard of anything that sounds like what Jade is describing.
Well, I don't spend too much time in caves, but I know certain animals try to blend in with the rock. Hopefully it's one of those and not a creature made of rock, because, it'd be kind of shit out of luck there.
Considering we're not the most stealthy of groups and we're in its home territory, wouldn't it make sense then to fight it by, well, just charging in and inducing our own element? Throwing some light, throwing some noise, things it wouldn't be used to hearing down here.
I agree.
She kind of looks at Store. She looks back at Hyksos and fear we may not get past it. I feel we probably were lucky that it didn't notice us in the first place.
Well,
Why are you looking at me funny like that? What's going on?
She just puts a finger to her mouth and
Yeah, failing that.
I might have a suggestion. My brother, Nanamikia, he does talk to animals, so maybe we might see what it is if he talks to it.
If that fails, all element of surprise will be gone. But we could try to lay a trap for it if anyone has any knowledge of ways to trap it. We can bait with illusion.
I have thieves' tools? Question mark?
I don't think thief tools are really trapping.
you said an
Great, we
illusion.
can rob it after we trap it.
Speaking of traps, we have this nice fine spool of spider silk.
Oh wait, no, I can set traps with thieves' tools. I just don't know if they'd be any good against a rock monster.
Well, it doesn't have to be a physical standard trap. If anyone's got any spells or repertoire that can incapacitate whatever we're going to find. I know one such spell, but depending on how we're setting this up, I may be the one casting the illusion. If we want to go that route and lay a trap for it, if it seems to be laying one for us.
I mean, I do know precipitation. I mean, I can send little sparks its way. I mean, to allure it to the trap.
It may be wise to find out what it is. I think maybe you said you can make an illusion? What would it look like?
A small thing, perhaps. Anyone know of any small cave creature that may wander down here? Maybe akin to a cave bunny?
A bat?
Does the
Spiders?
illusion... The bat might work, but does the illusion also cover smell? Can it create something for it to smell? Because if it's a predator and is attracted to something delicious to eat, then we could go...
If it is smell, I'm afraid we're already found out. And he just kind of stares at you a little bit. But,
I meant first seeing the illusion. Something that might be a little bit tastier than us.
Oh, the bard's got a point. If he smelt us, he knows we were here.
Store looks back at the cleric. Turn your phone off.
I'm sorry, I had to take my medications.
What?
oh, God's calling him. We have an answer.
What is a phone?
Mistra? Mistra? Oh. You're not Mistra. So just
Belief is what you use to call the manager or the police.
Hyksos, my subject. Turn your damn phone off.
It's an alarm. It's off. I'm sorry.
No, I'm
If
joking.
you do
It's fine.
cast the illusion, Aldrich, I can make with precipitation a faint odor coming from your illusion.
Does anybody know how bat smells?
Could I make a nature check? Because they're in shallow in the Underdark.
Sure. What are you checking?
I want to describe what a bat smells like. particular.
Sure, go ahead and make a nature
I mean,
check.
I'm pretty sure I probably would know what a bat
Have you
smells like
seen
as
a bat
druid.
before? I mean,
I've traveled in the Underdark plenty of times. I'm sure there has to be one bat.
you go ahead. Go ahead. You don't have to make a roll.
We also have a
You don't have
druid.
to. Yeah, you don't have to make.
Okay. Yeah, no, bats, they're kind of like dogs in a way. You know, you get the fur wet. It's kind of got like a. She's kind of having like a. Her face is scrunched up like it's not a pleasant smell. Only if they're wet. Otherwise, they're kind of cute.
It reminds me of a tale once trying to burn rats with water, and the smell comes to mind. But
Yeah, it's kind of got like that rodent dog canine smell.
Meta alert! Rock slide happens. Party side.
worth it. Yeah.
All right. What are you guys doing here?
If that's
I
the
think we have-
plan we should take. I can conjure up an illusion of a bat.
Wait, hold now. Beast Whisperer, tiefling child boy circus.
yes.
man. How far away can you talk to animals?
How far away can I talk to animals?
What does the spell say?
Character sheet.
Yes, I'm currently looking for the spell now.
It's probably called Speak with Animals.
It is right here. Range self. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. It does not say how far, so I'm guessing
ba-
we're in speaking distance.
Yeah, it basically makes you able to talk with them, so
Yeah.
you would have to speak out to them for them to hear you.
It's like tongues, but for animals.
Knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence. Gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information about. All right.
Do you need to know what it looks like or what it is first, or can you just go to town and?
Yeah, I'm gonna say you actually need to understand, like, what you're talking to. I mean, there is no universal animal language that you can just blurt out and start talking. You actually have to understand what this is before you can start.
Okay.
I think we have two options ahead of us. Either we try to lure it out with an illusion, or we just ambush it straight away and hope we can take the upper hand, and hope there are not more of it.
Or we shout really loud. And if it's friendly. Wait. Sorry. Let me restart. If it's hostile, it'll come charging towards us. If it's skittish, it'll go charging away from us. And if it's friendly, we have Beast Boy over here, talk to him.
They have a name.
We have. We also have not encountered anything down here that is friendly. All living creatures we've encountered have attacked us on sight.
Sounds like typical Underdark. Ugh.
Know of this? You've been underground before?
Quite a few times. Most of the creatures are hostile. Sometimes there's civilization down here. They're also hostile, you just don't know it yet. I mean, they're friendly at first, but they engage in barbarism.
I think that rules out it being friendly.
Maybe
Yeah,
we should
you never
put it
know.
to a vote.
Democracy. I like it. Good job,
Those
Beast Girl
those
sister.
Those who are in favor of illusion, raise your hand or say aye.
I'm in favor of a trap involving illusions.
As am
agree with that
I.
motion.
I.
It's by the illusion. The only-
I
worst that can happen with an illusion is the illusion gets broken. And maybe we fight whatever this thing is.
Yes, but then it is unaware of our presence, and we may be able to.
I mean, at worst, it ignores the illusion, and we start over from scratch as it makes no move. At best, it makes a move, and we get to act.
just let me trap up the corridor first. Don't want it charging right into us.
Might be a good idea.
All right. I'd like to set a. I guess probably the only thing I could do would be like a tripwire trap
All right.
or
I'm
like an
not familiar
entanglement
with.
trap.
I am not familiar with how this mechanic works, but I will look it up with you.
All right.
So I imagine that you need to have some sort of rules traps. Okay. So traps in play when adventurers triggering, detecting, disabling trap effects, complex traps, sample traps, mechanical trap. So what are you making?
Just something to hinder its progress. If it's made
I
out of rock,
I understand what you want it to do, but I'm a little concerned that you don't have the materials to actually make a trap.
So I've got the thieves' tools. I'm assuming that only facilitates making the trap, not like the
Correct.
materials. I'd say
Correct. Yeah.
probably a length of rope, just like tightly strung across the corridor, as like a literal
Okay.
tripwire. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that. Yeah. So, you proceed forward and just tell me where you're putting the trap, and I'll tell you when you have to make stealth and then make your proficient with traps, I believe.
Yeah.
Roll.
Thieves'
Okay.
tools.
So, who's going up with you? Anybody?
Should be Eldrick.
It's Eric, my dear.
But I'm sorry, Eric.
And Jay.
If you're going to try and say, putting a fist up my ass, then you
So-
might as well at least know my name.
So whoever is going with with Leistas, please make a stealth roll.
I'm assuming I'm con too.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going. Do I need to go that far out? I do. I've only got a range of 30 feet, so yes.
Yeah, I would say Jade kind of walks up with Erak, kind of next to him.
All right, stealth roll. Not too shabby.
Oh crap! I actually pulled out my chat bar.
Okay.
We're going up here.
All right.
See
Bard,
here,
you can come. Monk,
Leistas,
maybe not.
You are going to roll. I think you just roll thieves' tools. I think that's how that works.
What I did last time for the disarm.
To make a trap.
Yeah, I just don't know like what characteristic goes with it.
These are
Well,
the
it's,
stalagmites.
it's dexterity.
Okay, yeah.
Leistas, do you have rope?
I do. I used it in the first bit with the bridge.
Where? I don't see it in your character sheet.
Adventurer's pack, or what is it called? Survival pack.
Explorer's pack.
Dungeoneer. Yeah.
Explorer's pack. Yeah.
I literally don't see it in there.
Why is?
Well, it's the. It's
It's at
inside
the
of.
bottom. Hempen rope.
I got it.
It's
Yep.
Explorers. Yeah, we expanded it into the
Yep.
components.
I got hemp and rope. I got it.
Okay, so these are the stalagmites.
These are you.
Yeah. So, I have a question. Do you actually go into the stalactite stalagmite formations, or are you just making a trap
Just
outside?
outside.
Okay. All right.
So like a line stretching across the entrance to the path.
This is 1 second. Okay. Go ahead. Make your thieves' tool roll.
Wait, could I also incorporate like a dagger just sticking upwards into the bottom of it?
Do you have a dagger?
I do. I have 2 daggers.
Okay. I'm going to just make a call and say that that's a more difficult DC.
Okay. In that case, I'll just do the straight tripwire.
Okay. Yep. So you successfully find a couple of nubs in the rock to your right and then across the way to your left. And how high off the floor do you want this piece of rope to be?
Kind of like just above ankle height.
Okay. Like 6
Yeah, like
inches.
shin height.
Okay. So there is a hempen rope now. Draw freehand. Dark. Right here. Does that look right?
Yep, that's good.
Okay.
Right, I'd like
There's
to-
a rope.
I'd like to give the thumbs up to the bard, like indicate like 5 seconds, and just kind of slink back this way. Ready my bow.
Yeah. Jade will have pulled out her short bow and knocked an arrow as well, readying.
Okay.
Yep. Eric will mutter a few soft words and cast minor illusion in the as far out he can get 30 feet into the chamber of a small bat just kind of flittering about.
Okay. And I assume you'll have the bat fly through the rock
Yeah,
formation?
it's gonna try and. I mean, yeah, I create within a 5-foot area, but the idea being if I need to have it kind of fly around, I could just theoretically just recast the bat image as it goes.
Excuse me. If you must be no larger than a 5-foot cube. Good physical interaction. Okay.
So
All right,
it is
let's
going to try and
see.
investigate it. If wherever this creature is, it has to be saved against my spell save DC to determine its physical illusion. If it's smart enough to do so.
All right, let's see.
God damn.
Well then.
It knows your name.
It knows your social security number. It knows that you're
Oh,
not
it's
a
already in
Nigerian
here.
prince.
It just materializes behind a rock. Nothing personal, kid.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Is going crazy in there and bouncing off walls and everything, and it's just there's nothing seems to be happening.
Okay, then I'll just disperse the illusion then when I don't see any ended result from it.
Do I also see this, or am I too far back?
You see the bat, yeah. You barely make out the bat.
Can I make out the creature?
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Now I know
Yes,
its
special
social
one.
security number. Kind of just thinking to myself, oh, she was right. That is a. Can I roll? What would that be? Investigation? Actually, wait. Can I do this and whisper it to you?
Yes,
Excellent.
I am going to allow that. So,
So insight.
hold on. Okay, 1 second. So I'm gonna roll this, and that's at that, and that means that. Okay. Woof. Okay, go ahead. Yeah. You you get this.
Okay. I would like to do that.
Okay.
Do I just roll?
What are you attacking with?
Bow.
Yeah.
Wait, do I get advantage on this because it's a stealthy attack, or
No.
okay?
It says. Okay.
What is going on?
So you hear, yeah, you hear Leistas string his bow and then let one loose.
Do I see where he's firing it? Or what he fired at?
You only see that he's shooting. You can't really see what he's shooting at. And you hear a little noise like that.
Guess the jig is up.
Can I hold up? Can I do the extra?
Uh-huh.
Wow, okay. Do I hear anything more from that direction?
Let me see what you did.
Actually,
So you did
random question as well before we continue.
6
I didn't.
and 5.
We gained spell slots on leveling. Do we actually have those spell slots for use, or are they depleted at this point?
I think you gain them.
The
You gain the
slots
slots.
are anything you gain on a level up, you have
Like
right
the hit
right
dice.
away.
Yeah. Yeah.
So okay, so we
you
have,
have the
so I have
slots.
my access to the new new
Yeah.
spells essentially.
You have the slots. But you as a bard, you know your spells, so
Yeah,
that's
I know
fine.
my spells. Yeah, it's just a matter of
You
am I
have
able to?
yeah, you have slots. Yep,
Okay,
yep.
because I gain access
All
to
right,
level
let's
2
see,
spells,
this
but
thing, oh, pen, don't fail me now. Come on. Yep. Okay. So Leistas, you hear him shooting at something. You're not sure what it is.
Jade would know where this thing is, though, right? Because she saw it.
She remembers. What's your intelligence score? Just regular intelligence score.
10.
Yeah, she remembers.
6. Oh wait.
Good, I'm not dumb enough to forget.
I mean, if you're grog, it might fucking happen. I think it was that one.
Really?
No, wait, it was that one. No, it was that
wait.
one.
Oh.
So
just
yeah,
shoot 'em all.
you kind of remember. Yeah.
Okay.
You probably could do something.
After Lazdas fired the arrow, Euphoria is going to send another message to him. Hey, what did you just fire? Is it dead, or is there any?
So again, message is one way.
Mhm.
Yeah, I grumble
Even though
something
it
to
says-
myself about the goddamn magic, and I start moving back slowly.
This is the target, and only the target hears the message can reply in a whisper that only you can hear. So he can whisper it
can
to
reply.
himself,
So
and
it's
then I
two way.
can only hear it. Yeah.
Yeah, I was right.
I believe
Okay.
sending is one way, message is 2-way.
Ah.
Actually, they're
Yeah.
both.
They're both two-way. Message
Yeah.
sending is just a much farther distance.
Yeah.
Right.
There's a one-way one though. I just
Skywrite.
So you, Euphoria, you ask him what's going on.
I think I got it. Actually, I know I got it, and it isn't charging towards me, so I think it might be dead.
Okay. She relays that message to the others. Maybe we should have our weapons drawn in case if there's anything else lurking. This is to everybody else.
Jade will have moved forward to where she can see where it is. And she would like to raise her bow and take her shot as well.
Stop! It's already dead.
At the moment, you do not have an eye line to it.
Well, that's
So
why I
it
said
dropped to the floor.
I was gonna move forward to where she could see where it was. So
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. There.
she'll move up there and fire at where she saw it was.
Uh-huh, uh-huh.
Think.
Okay.
And roll damage. Yep. You hear another noise as one of these stalactites now begins wriggling,
Uh-oh.
and
Draw another
yeah,
arrow.
you know it. You see the second arrow hit it and go through. Actually, both of them went through, and it wriggles up into the ceiling, and you don't see it anymore.
Well, that's not good. Do we fall back? Do we get the others in here?
I think we need to prepare. It's coming.
Right. I'd like to
Um,
toss my torch down over here.
You toss the torch down.
And Jade'll put up her short bow and pull out her quarterstaff.
Hey,
Is-
get in here!
And then, yeah, she'll start motioning toward the rest of the party, like quietly, but
Oh, I'll roll stealth check as I go up.
You're not. That's not gonna.
Nope.
So
never mind.
the rest of your party is already fired, so they're not stealth.
Oh, okay. So we're just going.
As soon as you make an attack, stealth is blown.
Well,
Got
assuming there's nothing else ahead, because they only fired bows.
If the party would like to re-stealth right now, everybody can re-roll stealth.
May I, as an incidental, drop the spider silk back here?
Yep.
Okay.
Of course.
You managed to kick a bunch of rocks. It's not very stealthy.
No.
Ha! Jingle, 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 jingle. I drop it on my foot. Get off! Get! It's still sticky. Oh no.
Wait, did you GM roll?
No,
Well, we don't see one in chat.
Oh,
I'm
I-
not making any rolls.
I did talk to myself.
No, I meant. Sorry. Did
Oh,
Zerg whisper
you're
to the
talking to
DM?
Zerg.
I tried to be stealthy. I was talked to myself. I was putting in.
You were
spells.
so stealthy, you didn't even show me a roll.
Yes, so stealthy. I wish I was such. I got a 2. But I'm back here, so
You stumble a bit. It's quite loud.
Well, the pretense for cover is blown. May as well set the stage for our own fight. And
Hey, Store. You're good with your hands. Get in front.
Store is 30 feet away from you right now, so if you really want him to hear you, that would be quite loud.
Debating. No.
Is all the
Okay.
rest of the party staying back there?
I'm moving.
yeah.
Probably enough to get some line of sight. That's about it.
Jade's gonna kind of shift over to the other side of Leistas and start kind of looking down the other, kind of glancing down the other way down the passage there. She's still got her light spell on her hand, kind of cupped with the one hand. So,
Mhm.
I don't know if it's coming for us or not. May want to try to move on.
I'd rather not get hit from behind. I'd say we get the party in here and investigate.
And then Micaiah, are you moving forward? You're kind of blocking the way.
I am.
Can
Was
I
that
roll
an
perception
infernal?
to see if I see any other things, creatures, or
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead and make a perception.
do I get the advantage for the hearing aspect? I don't know how that's going to work between sight and hearing.
Go ahead and make it with advantage. So you don't see anything moving. You definitely hear the water dripping through the stalactites and stalagmites. Beyond that, nothing. You
So-
don't hear anything that would alert you. And
Seems
everything in your eyesight is sort of lit up by Lestas and Jade's
Yeah.
light spell and torch, so you have a pretty good handle on your immediate surroundings. Nothing's too bad.
Seems like our quarry is either hiding from us or lying to see what we do. Doesn't seem like it's going to make much of an action, nor does it seem like it's doesn't seem like it's running.
Then it's best we should press on before they change their mind.
It just means we must watch our back as well as our front.
All right, everybody pick a buddy.
Jade.
She smiles a little.
I conjure a minor illusion of like a 5-foot version of myself.
Well, Stora seems as the most loudest individuals of the group. We are at this end.
Oh man!
Although, if the Lady Karen would like to join us, I would not be opposed.
Nah, she's walking away, dude. She just walked away.
I'm gonna brush away. Do I just like push my hand through the illusion the Eldrin's put in?
Yes.
He didn't cast illusion. Is illusion a cantrip?
Yes.
Yeah,
minor
the
illusion
minor
is a
illusion.
cantrip.
Okay.
Why do you think
Really?
That would be fun.
Images playing with
Me and
yourself
Mindy.
again?
Practice makes perfect, dear Karen. You should know.
I would also like to cast minor illusion to cast an image of myself.
Wow.
This is not what I meant by get a buddy.
Store turns to Hyksos. Man, you guys are weird.
I don't know any of these people. Well, sort of.
Good with fear
Sorry.
at times like these.
Sorry, I didn't mean to group you in with them if you're not really with them, but man, this is some twisted stuff.
Well, it is an interesting story. I was riding on the caravan with Zabad and also Miss Jade. And that is the extent of my knowledge of them the past week or so that the caravan was together. But that is neither here nor there. We have a...
Store, if that's the weirdest thing you've seen, you ain't seen nothing yet, honey.
Yeah, I saw him beat the
Oh.
wizard in dragon chess.
Oh,
You ain't
Yeah.
seen nothing yet.
the innuendo is Store is like he's barely able to focus.
Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna go let the dogs out.
Copy.
Actually, while he does that, I'll also take a minute.
All right, let's take a break then.
5 minutes?
5 minutes?
Take 5.
Take 5.
Cool. I need to go get me some bubble tea. tentacle monster that was pretending to be a rock.
Hmm.
Eric
Perfect.
came back with 2 kids.
Wait. Did I at
None
least
of
name
that
one hen
actually
and the other
happened.
tie?
And we're gonna get going again so that we
Sorry.
have time to play. What are you all doing?
So Jade will reach over to Euphoria and look at her very seriously and be like, "I will take the front, and you you take care of anything that you see." Yes.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I would like.
before you go, I will give you something. And then she touches her and places mage armor on her.
Oh my. Oh wait, I thought you said touches her in places.
She
That's what I
is a
heard.
horny sorcerer.
Everybody wants the cougar lady wizard.
But no one
as-
wants the horny gal with little horns.
So Jade will kind of like see this kind of glowing armor on her, and she's kind of like,
Mhm.
"Thank you."
Just
So
that way you'll be more protected.
Jade,
Thanks
this
for
is
the
very
mini-
very strange to you. Where she touches you, it almost feels like there's a creeping like Matrix, when
Yeah.
they have the shiny stuff running over Neo's body. And it's creepy crawlies for about 10 seconds or so, and then it kind of goes away, and it doesn't even look like there's anything on you.
Hey kid, can I get some of that too?
You have armor on. You're fine.
Fair point.
Thank you.
I really want to cast Minor Illusion on armor on him just to make him think he has armor.
And I would like to stealth forward.
Okay, you're again, if you're not kind of at the limit of somebody with a torch, you actually have light though, don't you?
I have the light again. I'm cupping it like a light. Yeah, I'm keeping it so I can see where I'm going, but
Okay.
I'm carrying a light.
Okay.
Make a stealth
Eh,
check.
you know what? Everybody just reroll stealth because I don't really feel like dealing with individual stealths.
Okay.
Okay.
Nice.
It's so much better. The power of friendship.
Ooh.
It's okay. We could be unstealthy together.
So wait, with the group stealth, does it take like an average of all of our values, or
No, I take the lowest.
oh,
Ooh.
god damn it, Bard!
Store.
Stop playing that music.
Turn off your
sorry,
phone.
Just
Ignore
imagine
the
like a
train
broken
in the
record
background.
scratch.
Choo-choo.
Okay. Move at will.
I'm gonna stay here and try to hold the rear. Just watch the tripwire, see if it comes back.
No, he laughed.
Jade will
Shoot
Jade will
again.
look over at Nanamakea. Taking point with me as well, then?
Yes, it would be.
Very protective of your sister.
Very, especially spiders.
What is in front of me?
So in front of you,
Pitch
it's
blackness.
just it's a rock. Sorry that the map doesn't show up as well, but
No, it's fine.
there's crags in it that are the white space, but it doesn't look passable.
I thought you said the path diverged.
Very briefly.
It is goes
Very briefly.
Hey, what do you guys see up there?
Passages.
Nothing.
Passage is blocked. I think we're going to have to squeeze our way through there.
Friends, what is over here? And Ixos is pointing through here.
Well, that's where we saw the thing. Shot at it. Sounded hurt. Didn't seem
How
to
many
die.
stalactites are there?
There's like 20 or so on the ceiling, maybe half that much on the floor. Some of them are broken. There's a lot of loose rock. A lot of water dripping.
So,
Well,
that one up
I'm gonna-
ahead, Cade, is it blocked?
Yes, it seems like that way in the cavern has either been collapsed or otherwise impassable. Looks like we only have one way forward.
Well, maybe it's best we should stick with the pairs and go one at a time, perhaps. That's my opinion. I don't know how the others will feel.
How far
As you-
through are the
as-
stalactites?
Yeah, if you try to go through the formation, it's going to be single file.
Oh, single file.
How far do we have to walk before we're outside the stalactites? So
You see past them, it's maybe 10, 12 feet.
I'm really tempted to go in and use Thunder Wave.
not a half bad idea.
What does Thunder Wave do?
You have negative 15-foot cube has to, I believe, make a roll to not get damaged. And not get pushed away.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
I like the Thunder Wave idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna... Everyone, stand back. I have an idea.
Try not to fry my rope.
Be careful, brother.
Then, we try clearing out the area around the front of the cave. I don't want to actually kill one of you.
Don't-
Now I'm gonna make my
Yeah.
way through.
Okay,
Nothing's gonna happen.
nothing happens.
Jade will draw her bow and just hold an arrow knocked and at the ready.
I'm doing the same.
Now, do I want to use Thunder Wave or not if nothing's happening? Yeah, I'm gonna use it. I'll use Thunder Wave.
Okay. Go ahead and
Let me, post that there.
push that in there. Yep. Let's see how much damage is that supposed to do.
2d8.
Okay, on a DC 13. Got that, and that's a. What am I checking it down?
Con
Is it
save.
con?
Yeah, it's
it's
a con.
con save.
Okay. And then 2d10? 8.
8.
Is that much? Which is... Okay.
It's pushed 10 feet away. If it's
So, as you watch Nunamkea step into the darkness, because he doesn't have a torch and the rest of you with lights, it only goes so far. You can barely make out his figure, and you all watch as he puts his hands out to his sides and then wham, like that, smacks them together. And there's a deafening slam noise, and it's just the loudest noise you could possibly imagine in this confined space. All of your ears are ringing hardcore. The stalactites, I'd say 2 or 3 of them just fall outright. And whatever stalagmites he was standing near are obliterated. They just go smashing into the walls. And I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy.
Oh, me?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh
It's okay. It was easy. So one of the stalactites actually comes loose from the ceiling, and it lands right behind you, basically knocking you in the back, but it doesn't hurt you. So it's very close. And in front of you, I think I might need to move you for a second. Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
No, stay there. I got it.
I didn't move myself back.
And in front of you, you see this thing fall down. Right in your face.
Oh, that's nasty.
We have
Hey.
no idea.
Kid, are you okay?
And it's not really moving. It looks pretty hurt. It's got a couple of arrow holes in it. It's not moving.
I think thing hanging is dead.
Well, that's
Jade'll
good.
Jade'll step over the wire and kind of brushing away some of the dust and rubble, and she's like,
Ugh.
Okay, make a
What
check,
is
see what it is.
Yeah, make a nature check.
I'd like to reclaim my robe.
What the?
You reclaim your rope.
Thank you.
None of Micaiah.
It's a hairy caterpillar.
You know this as a piercer. It basically mimics a stalactite and hangs onto the ceiling waiting for things to come underneath, and then it actually drops onto them like a spike.
This thing is nasty.
Jade then just smashes its head just with her boot.
I think it was already dead.
The piercer guts now mingle with the giant spider guts on your foot, on your shoe.
I'd rather be safe. Already been
Good
jumped
thing,
back once tonight.
good thing with your old natural one for stealth, so
Right.
Okay.
let's go through.
On the upside, yeah, it's much easier to get through there now. So there's no difficult terrain anymore.
Can
which
we,
is what it
can we
was.
loot its spiky tail?
What do you want to do?
Let Zerk go first.
It just occurred to me that it probably would be a good idea for one of us to have been like trying to make a rudimentary map as we're going down here. Would it be all right to have said that Hyksos is like making notes along the path?
The GM is smiling broadly at you right now. The gods look on you with favor. Yes, you may say that, and you are a very good player.
Plus 80 XP.
This is not Star Wars, unfortunately.
But it
Thank
could
God,
be.
the bird on my head's deaf.
What do you mean this isn't Star Wars? I got magic powers. That's a good force, right? I do force damage, of course.
Okay.
I'm
so
I'm writing in my notes document. Hyksos starts making map dash big brain move.
Can,
I would highly suggest that you get a piece of loose leaf or something and actually do this.
Oh shit.
And then, yep. Because if you zoom the map all the way out, you might want it.
while
Alright,
he does
then.
that, can I loot the? I'm assuming it's like some sort of like chitness or like keratinous material, makes them spiky.
Yeah, it's like, sure. Let's say it's like calcified, barbed tip. That
Like,
is this thing's tail.
Like to cut off the tail and take it.
Nature check. What are you cutting it off with? Like a
I got
dagger?
I got a dagger. Yeah,
Pretty sure he's like 3 daggers now.
I got 2 daggers and 1 rapier.
And a
Okay.
tail, it's almost a dagger.
Yeah. Normal roll.
Okay. So, Leistas and Jade make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no.
Does it have poison?
Oh.
Oh no.
Leistas, you are cutting this thing open, and this does not look like the normal iron blood that you are used to. But you managed to not really get any on your hands, and you've separated this tail thing. Jade, on the other hand, your ankle feels funny. You take
I
2
would
points.
watch out.
You take 2 points of poison damage.
Oof.
Its blood is.
Sorry about that. Didn't expect it to be quite so juicy.
They're all like this. They're all designed
Everything
to kill
sucks
you.
in the Underdark.
Yes, whatever the cosmic being I just heard told us.
Commune with the GM.
Yeah, I'm a GM warlock.
All right, so mark down in your inventory, Leistas, that you have a piercer tail.
Well, it's poisonous or acidic. Could come in handy later.
I'm sorry, wait a minute. Is that poison or acid? One second.
Oh no.
Shit. I didn't write it down.
So it is
Oh,
usually
it's acid. It's acid. I'm sorry. That's okay.
Does the acid?
It's the same saving. Say that again.
Does the acid seem to be reacting with the air? As in, like, would we be able to use it later, or?
You could use it, I suppose. If you had some sort of a container, you could try and harvest some of its blood.
Anybody got a container?
No.
What kind of container?
Sorry. I'm choking on the acid blood.
Yeah, the acid fumes are getting to him. This is real. This is canon.
The type that's resistant to acid.
Well,
Also, this thing smells like literal garbage. It's awful.
Well, you spend your time looting yet another random creature for its innards. Holy man, aren't you forgetting something back around the bend?
What? Eh? Oh, yes. Thank you. Nyum.
And Jade will try and looking through her pack, trying to find something to wipe this acid off of, and she's got nothing. She just turns to Nanomake and Euphoria.
Hixos, roll a d20.
Oh. Fuck.
As he's rolling that, I'm gonna reach.
No, you don't. Let this resolve. Let this
Oh
resolve.
no.
Okay, you're fine.
What do you mean I'm
Is it-
fine?
First it was a D6 like you normally do.
No,
Scrap rats
this
all
is-
over again.
these are like DMD rolls. These aren't like my random. I'm gonna roll a d6 and just guess. Sorry, Noko. What did you want?
I'm just gonna reach into a pack and pull out a rag I have, hand it over to Jade.
A rag?
Yes.
Oh,
She'll start
Nah.
trying to wipe some of the acid off as much as she can without. It's probably eating through this rag.
Nene,
It's
hold on.
Not that. It's not super bad, but it definitely blistered your ankle. It's not good. But it's not like aliens, you know. It's not eating through the rock or anything.
Yeah.
It's not monomolecular acid that can go through 10 decks of spaceship grade
Yeah.
metal. You're good.
It's not
That's-
pure hydrochloric acid.
Monomolecular acid doesn't even make any sense.
That's what it says in the design documents in canon. But that's
This is-
for a different universe altogether.
The design document's wrong. Anyways.
Chemical engineering triggered.
All right, what are we doing?
Come along, friends. Seems we have farther to go.
Is this thing still vaguely alive?
No.
No, it's
very much
dead.
Got its
Okay.
face stomped in and its tail cut off.
Okay, just making
Dead,
sure.
dead. Store kind of pokes it on his way through too. He's like, oh,
This is what happens when you step on
oh fuck,
random
I moved
things.
it. Sorry, I didn't mean to move it. I'm sorry. I moved it again. Fuck.
It's like spasming like a dead fish.
No, it's dead.
Store, it's dead.
Where I come from, you don't give something a chance to stab you in the back.
Well, my thoughts exactly. And I hold up the tail.
Just be careful with that.
As Jade gets to what looks like the cavern starting to open up again, can I make a perception roll to
Yep.
see what's ahead
Yep.
of me?
Yep.
Another 4.
Yep. Same thing. Less water ahead of you. But the passageway is the same jagged, uncharacteristically jagged cavern with a very narrow passageway in the middle where it looks like things have walked.
Motions back to the rest of the group. Keep coming.
The passageway looks like it's been weathered down. Can I make a nature check and see what might have been weathering it down?
Okay. Hold your tokens for a second.
Yep.
You wanted to make a check to see what again?
See if I can identify what type of creature's been weathering it down.
What kind of creature has been weathering down the
Yes, as in the pathway.
sides or the pathway?
The pathway.
You can make a check for types of tracks, if that's what you want.
Let's go with that.
Okay, go ahead and make your check.
That would be
Uh,
nature
I-
or investigation.
It's survival.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It had this written down here before, but I believe it's quaggoths and dwarves and yeah, and what looks like very small vermin tracks.
Oh, so nothing of real importance.
Let's see here.
Can you say those again real quick?
Yeah, I'm looking for the actual passage. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's actually a passage for what tracks are.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this, like I said, this adventure is very like check heavy, so don't hesitate to ask me for checks. Human, drow, quaggoth, dwarf, and minute tracks of cave vermin. You think it's probably like rodents, spiders, and that type of thing.
Like big beak spiders.
No, like rodents, like small spiders. Like
okay.
you know,
Tarantula?
the tracks per se. Like if you know what a centipede track looks like, it's just a bunch of dots. So you can't really tell if it's like
vermin
big or
size.
not. No, you can't really tell. And by the way, you didn't make the check, Knox, so you don't get to ask those questions.
Oh, right. My bad.
Many things pass through here. Many.
Care to elaborate?
I'm gonna give him the list of what I know.
'Kay.
I'm not gonna repeat that list.
So again, you you tell them it's human, drow, quaggoth, dwarf, and tiny tracks like rodents or spiders.
I
wrote
asked the
it.
same spider question.
Tiny spiders,
Oh, good.
I think. And he keeps walking.
Yep. Okay, when you
Into a
hit the
wall of
wall, yeah, when you hit the wall, I got to take you to another map.
Oh no, another map.
So please generate your marching order.
Yeah, I'd say Nanamakea and Jade are at the front.
Euphoria's right behind Jade.
So
The
where's
clankers.
place store?
I think store is probably taking up second to rear, right in front of Hyksos.
Okay.
Yes,
So-
let the cleric be
uh,
eaten first if something comes from behind.
Nanamakea,
The cleric also
and
has
then
dark vision,
Jade,
whereas store doesn't.
and then
And also
her,
armor. Heavy
and
armor.
then
Clanky armor.
Laestas,
True.
and
I need
then
to check on.
Arak, and then Karen, and then Store, and then Hyksos. All right, I got this. Some of you are going to be slightly off the page, but that's okay. Hopefully you can control your tokens. Okay. I'm revealing areas. Just give me a second. Why didn't that work? Reveal areas. Just do it. Why are you not working? Oh, come on, stupid piece of shit. Dynamic lighting. Dynamic lighting on. Update. Why is this not working? I don't fucking get it.
Sorry, Baja was chewing on something.
That's okay. I'm like struggling here.
Got some technical
Reveal. I legit don't get it. I'm like revealing areas and it's not revealing.
Is because we don't have our tokens in there?
I do have your tokens in here.
Oh.
We're all over here.
Is it like a map layer kind of thing?
I should. Fog of War exists on all layers.
Yeah.
If I hide it, and then
Maybe you need to like reselect the select. You need to reload the Roll20 page because it doesn't look that big. Okay, I can see my token. Okay, I can see the people.
oh, can you guys see?
No.
Wait, we can see our light bubbles.
Oh, okay. Then it's just Store that can't see.
I can't see either.
I see nothing but a black screen.
Yeah, it's just
Okay.
black screen besides the white tunnel.
Maybe
that
it's the
you
people
built.
who you put down as dark vision who have back.
Yeah, it might be. All right,
Or
stop
yeah, people
moving
have
your
lights.
token, Zerg.
People have light sources.
Okay, yeah, it's just Store. Fuck. All right, forget this. I'm gonna delete all your tokens and have you drag them onto the right-hand side.
Okay.
Okay.
Drag your tokens into the bottom left. Yeah, that's good.
Bottom right, you mean?
I'm sorry, bottom right. Yep.
I mean, if you want us to split the party.
Oh boy, I need Megacore needs a shrink.
I don't see anything.
I know. Working on it.
Karen expands to fill the tunnel.
There's 2 Erics in there.
Okay, I couldn't see if it dropped or not.
I know. All right. Who has dark vision?
I do.
Euphoria.
Okay.
The only two who do not are Jade and Storm.
let me do it my way. So, night vision and save. Okay, and that should have been this color. Save. Who else besides you four?
There's Nana Makaya.
Okay.
The only people who don't have it is Store and Jade.
Does Karen also have dark vision?
No, I have light. I keep casting myself.
I can see clearly now.
I think you're in the back though.
Yeah.
Jay, do you have like regular light?
I've got the light spell, yeah.
Okay.
That Hyksos cast on me.
Okay, and Leistas, you have a torch? Leistas?
Yes.
But also as an elf has dark vision.
Yeah.
Karen, do you have dark vision?
Nope.
So you have a torch or something?
I cast light cantrip on myself. Yep.
And I think that's it. So I had you as Nana Makaya. I think it was Jade.
Yep.
And then Euphoria. And well, no, Leistas was up here. Eric and these guys were back in the back. And then I got to put Store in here. And then we'll be ready to go. Sorry about this, guys.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It works. It works. That's what we waiting for.
It's
Doesn't matter
bright
how
light,
long.
and he is 10. Save.
What?
Big.
Superstar.
And
You're
you
good
guys like
here.
putting him in the back, so he's back here. All right. Proceed. I have no idea why this isn't showing up on. Wow, that's fucking weird. Yeah, so the game is like not showing. This is really strange. I think I know why it's happening though. Hang on.
Can I percept into the inky darkness in front of me?
In a second.
Yep.
And does it
There we
stay
go.
back?
Okay, now the stream is working. God, that is annoying. All right, get rid of
What
this.
was happening?
I had to drag Store's token on in the session of the game that I'm streaming and not the GM session for it to show up. This, all right. So, yeah. Go ahead and make a perception check, and I will continue to reveal places. And you rolled a
19.
19. Okay. So, the passageway is, pretty much the same. You're not noticing anything that's out of place. It's pretty much the same jagged rock walls. Same small pathway between the two sides of the cavern that are kind of covered with jagged, like rockfall.
So it's just gonna motion everyone forward. And
Okay, are you stealthing?
We were probably moving. I was trying to move quietly. I don't know if I ever specifically said I was stealthing though.
Should we roll stealth checks?
If you would like to stealth.
I mean, the better question is, how far away are you from the thunderball I just cast?
The thunder? The
The
thunderbolt?
away.
Thunderbolt?
How
Yes, well, I mean, would that
how far
actually
have you
affect
walked?
Yes, since then.
Couple 100 feet.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
we're fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try stealthing.
Yeah, I say we can.
All right, everybody, roll stealth.
Well, sorry.
Mm,
Please, someone get a natural one, so it's not just me on the lowest.
My circus tieflings are being noisy.
Sweetie, we're doing terrible. We are worse than even the Clanky boy back here.
Bye.
No
My
offense,
deaf
Storm.
bird squawking away.
Okay. So you have all rolled. Wow. Okay.
mhm.
Yep.
We are stealth.
Pretty much everyone but Jade rolled fairly poorly on that one.
Store's
Lysa.
doing okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess
Store.
Lysa's the story. We're okay. Jade just turns and looks at Nanamakea, the squawking bird that he's trying to to settle, and looks back at Euphoria, who had let out a little bit of a peep from surprise. Just right.
Sorry.
Let's remember we are resuming being quiet.
Just getting bumped from the big elf man behind me.
Hey, I ain't touching anything. I understand you guys are used to putting on a show. I'm not gonna hold it against you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming this is just you
Yeah.
drew in the walking caverns. We're not noticing suddenly there's a new
Nope.
path.
Nope. This looks exactly the same.
It's animated tiling, guys.
There's only one thing this could mean. Boss fight.
As the
Yeah.
cavern seems to be starting to bend a little bit, she's gonna put an arm out and just kind of peer around the corner here, flashlighting down the bending corridor.
Okay.
Yeesh.
So these the gray areas next to you.
Mhm.
Oops. I'm sorry. The brown areas next to you. So
Yeah.
those are the cavern walls.
Yep.
And this flat over here is like not really. I mean, it's just bisecting it so you can see it, but that's
Yeah,
that's
it's where
solid wall.
it hits the ceiling.
Yeah.
She's like, it looks clear. Just keep moving.
You know the map is dangerous when it changes color.
Boss fight. Is that a magic
Can I
equal?
just roll perception as I'm going as well?
Okay, go ahead.
Can
With
it be
a
zero?
advantage again?
Yeah, go ahead. Okay. So you don't really hear much in here. I'd say there's a kind of what do they call it in here? It's like a whistling noise. Very, very, very faint whistling noise.
Is it in any tune?
No, it's a constant note.
Hmm. Oh, like air through a cavern kind of whistle, or like sharp whistling as in something's trying to actually make a noise?
Um,
Or do I not know?
you gather it's probably air going through a small passage.
Seems there's something up ahead.
Jade will shine her flashlight light on ahead. Can she make out? Is this like a hole then, or?
Yep. So what you actually see there is it's a hole in the ceiling.
So she'll like point up and then kind of like point to the hole in the ceiling.
Uh-huh.
And then kind of motion to go around, not near the hole in the ceiling. So to go like to the right of it. This way.
We were paid to clear this place out, right?
No, we're paid to map it.
No,
There's
you were
a-
paid to do both.
Chad, is that crate actually there?
Yeah.
There's a crate over here.
Great.
Can we check to see if it's trapped?
Sure.
With the dark vision, does that mean we still see this hole? The second hole?
Would it be investigation for the crate or perception?
Investigation.
Right.
Oh, sorry, you're checking for traps?
On the crate, specifically.
I think.
I believe it's investigation and
I
5e.
think it is. I think it is too. But let me
Yeah.
just. Oh, is everybody like sure of that? Because go ahead then. I was
I'm
gonna look it
fairly
up, but
yeah, I'm fairly sure specifically checking for a trap is perception.
I thought it was specifically investigation.
Or sorry, yeah. Investigation, sorry, not perception.
All right. Crate seems to be safe. Keep an eye on that hole.
a character actively looking for a trap can attempt a perception check against the trap's DC.
And
Okay.
why
So
was
it's perception.
God damn it. That was a really good roll.
It's a box. You don't see any traps. As far as you know, there's no traps on it.
I'd like to thump on the side to see if it's empty.
You thump
Maybe
on the
it's a-
side, it makes a hollow noise.
maybe it's a Mercer-ism, then have investigation be trap.
I don't know.
None of McKay opens up the crate.
Okay. There's nothing in it.
Well,
Well,
Can Euphoria look up
this-
in the area where these holes are? Like to see if there's anything jangling around them?
Uh-huh.
I don't like that tone.
Okay, I'll roll a perception check.
Go
What's
ahead.
that bit of red?
Just holes.
You notice that there's holes. They look like they've been cut.
I was gonna ask if they were a smooth hole or if it was.
Yeah, they definitely look creature made. They're not burrows per se or natural formations.
So tool made versus.
Not really sure with that roll.
That's Euphoria. Someone else can look for it at the hole.
Can I drag the crate over and set it on fire for a light source over here?
We don't even know what's in the crate. Are you sure it's a
Sure.
good idea?
You can certainly try.
We checked the crate already.
Oh.
Right,
Why
would
would
that
you
be
need-
a check of some sort, or
No, you just pick up the crate
and drop it there and then put the torch to it?
and then put the torch to it. Okay.
Why are you
Make
doing
a
this,
little try.
Lazos?
In my experience, animals don't like fire.
So please
Either
move
keep
your
them away from
token where you're taking it.
Oh, right. I can't control my. Oh, that's. Never mind. That's on.
It's because you're drawing on the map.
You're drawing the world's biggest booger.
Bonus on fire and yeah.
Go ahead and draw it in then. Okay. There's a burning crate in the middle of the floor.
Does it give off light?
It does.
I don't know if it'd be too much of an ask to like give that radius on the map.
Here, I'll use store.
Hey.
Store is on fire.
Oh, there's 3 holes. This is getting out of hand.
Can I percept into the holes?
Sure.
Why is it not? Oh.
Was that 16 your roll?
Yeah.
Okay. Which hole do you look in?
Suppose the right side one over here.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So we'll say that's this one. Okay. Funny enough, you take your torch and you hold it up to the ceiling. The ceiling in here is, what does it say? Oh, come on. Fuck is it? Oh, okay. We'll say it's ceiling's 15 feet from the floor. And you hold your torch up. This hole seems to have some tiny, tiny, tiny piece of glinting light way up. But the glint is from what you gather, very far away. Like the hole in the ceiling goes on for quite a ways. But there's a tiny reflection at the top of it.
Either we're right below the overworld, or there's something way up there.
You also
what's-
notice this brown thing.
Yeah, what's
That
this
I've
brown
drawn on
thing
the
right
map.
here?
It's it looks like a rope that is anchored. I gotta move store. It's anchored to like a clevis in the ceiling. Right there. And it moves, it's like hanging from the clevis along the ceiling, and it moves off to the southwest.
Store. Follow me over here.
Okay.
That's a word I have not heard before. Clevis?
Levis. Yeah.
I follow to the end of the rope. Anything over here?
Yeah, so up on the wall where there's a hook in it, there's literally a little hook hanging from the wall about 10 feet up, and then it's just dangling next to the floor so you can actually grab it. But it's like being held up along the wall by this hook. Looks almost like just to keep it out of the way. It's just like a thing that you could easily grab it and just flip it and get it off of that hook. The rope itself, especially the part that's like closer to the floor, really dirty. Like it has almost like a coating on it of some sort. You can't really tell unless you like grabbed it or whatever.
Could we investigate the coating?
Do you grab it or you just look at it?
Looking at it.
Yeah. I crouch down and look at it.
Okay, it looks
talking
like
over
it's
here.
It looks like it's coated with like grayish brown stuff. It doesn't really look like
Ever make a check to see if we can see
dirt.
what
It looks
grayish
like
brown
dirt,
stuff is?
maybe. You're not really sure. Leistas. It's like dirt. You gather it's like dirt. Maybe some kind of. It just looks really dirty.
This obviously was put here by someone.
Should we pull it?
I know.
Well, could be a free grapple hook.
I don't think that's. No.
How?
I have a bad feeling about this place.
What's like the radius of these holes? How? I guess how far are they? How wide are they?
Yeah, so they're a little less than 3 feet in diameter. They're the
Okay.
type of thing that if you were to get up there, you could probably climb in by doing a chimney climb. You know what that means?
Like
Where you,
wall, feet on the other
yep,
wall.
yep. So you could probably, if you could get up there, you could probably get in there.
Found something interesting over here.
What did you find, Nanamakea?
It looks like bedding. Too many people here now. I back up.
How
Oh, no,
big?
stay. You're fine.
How big is this bedding?
It's like 5 feet. You gather. It looks like not. It doesn't really look like straw or bedding per se. It's kind of like a. I don't know. It's
Don't say
again. It's got a lot of the dirt, the same kind of dirt on it that Leistas saw, and the stuff underneath is misleading. The map picture isn't. This makes it seem like it's straw. It's more like just more dirt and maybe some like root material. No, it's like fungus or root material or something.
Okay,
Can I make a nature check and see what it is?
Sorry,
Or that'd
this
be
two of you talked at the same
ahead.
time. Sorry.
You go.
No, you go ahead.
No, I'm just saying. Too bad we don't have a druid. See if the mushrooms are helpful.
Yeah, it's like
can I make-
it might be like plant material. Yeah, go ahead and make a nature check. Is what you want?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. It's from what you gather, it's like a subterranean type of vine that has been gathered along with some random mushrooms, and some of the stuff is actually half eaten. So it's not pure bedding. It's like something just doesn't care and just is throwing shit around, and maybe it slept in this, maybe it didn't.
Nibbled on it,
we-
cheats a little.
We either have big rat or dwarf.
I don't know if dwarves are the type to eat bedding material.
Did you guys
What do you
see
mean?
what was beyond the crate?
So
No.
Hmm.
There are two. No, this appears to be the only exit out of this area. I am hoping that this used to be the home of those humanoids that we encountered in our first room of this place. However, this does not appear to be the case. If that food is fresh.
I guess I'll make a check on the holes to see if it's made by a creature or not. Like some sort of worm.
Go ahead. Perception. No, that's. I'm sorry. It's like. You want to know whether it was made by an animal?
Yeah.
Nature.
Oh, look at
No, it wasn't.
that. Uh oh.
It's tool. It looks like tool marks to you.
But whatever was down here is smart.
So we have bedding. We have 3 holes in the ceiling.
Made by tools.
Seems like maybe something was. Maybe this was a dwelling place. Whatever is above us would I don't know. Refuse? Food?
So these holes are in the ceiling, right?
Yes.
So there's a glint of light up there.
In the one that's closest to you.
Okay.
No, nobody's looked
Um,
at the other ones really.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. Go ahead and flip this switch.
I'd like to flip a destiny point and cast Detect Magic. No. So something's fucky about this place. And for the next 10 minutes, I can detect anything magical.
Within 30 feet.
30 feet.
See, my thought process is, if it's the surface, maybe I can cast Eldritch Blast and make it bigger. That way we can know when we get back on the surface, hey, this is the, shortcut way down.
Or you cave in some poor farmer's chimney.
Hixos,
Yes.
Suck us.
you detect magic directly to your north.
Right here. Like on the wall, or if we went further out?
So, do you see the wall right in front of you?
Yep.
The 5-foot marker there's actually a plateau on top of that, and
Yeah.
you're more than 5 feet tall, so you can see over it. The wall behind it is glowing.
What sort of magic is it giving off? School.
Oh, you're gonna make me look that up.
Is it okay? Is it hiding something, or is it going to explode if I touch it?
Let me look it
You touch
up.
it, find out.
D&D 5e Schools of Magic.
Illusion, abjuration, evocation, transmutation.
Evocation, enchantment.
It is illusion.
He's gonna say, "Hello, is anyone in there?"
Hixos. What are you talking to?
So he has glyphs and symbols, one of which they're all floating around the symbol of Mistra that he's holding in his hand. He's like, "That is a illusion hiding something behind this wall. I don't know if I want to put my hand through." Oh, hello, store. These two words are not connected. If something bad happens, pull me back, if you will.
What?
And,
What are you gonna do? What?
Why don't we just
uh,
throw a rock through it?
oh, nothing ventured, nothing gained. He's gonna put his hand through the illusion.
So you have to climb up.
Oh, okay, that's different. Yeah.
Mhm.
So.
Okay, so you climb up on top of there. Store will go with you. Store's like, all right, let's do this.
And whereabouts is the?
Right in front of you. That
Jade.
entire wall right in front of you. Like this.
Okay, can I move through it, or where's?
What do you do?
I'm gonna put my hand through it.
Your hand goes through it.
All right. Shield up, and the other hand, he's gonna walk on through.
Cool. Store is a little freaked out. He's like,
Hixos! And Jade will kind of
you can keep moving your token.
Yeah, Jade will like run forward and kind of like put her hands up where she just saw Hixos disappear.
Oh, this is interesting. Is this another
Yeah, it's another wall. So it's another wall.
wall? It says that's not a rope.
No, this is wall.
This is wall.
Hixos, what have you found? What is this? As she kind of steps through it.
So with dark vision, what does this appear to be?
Wall.
Past I am just standing in wall.
No, you have penetrated what was an illusion of a wall, and now you're in an extension of the room that looks exactly the same type of wall. It's just hidden.
May I look around for signs of intelligent life or items?
You want to look for signs of life?
Yes. Or like being moved around in. I don't remember what the term is.
You want to look for tracks?
Sure.
Okay.
Or signs
Make
of
a make a survival check.
Hey, I'm actually good at those. Apparently, well.
You see tracks every once in a while. They appear kind of shuffles. You're not sure who made them, and they kind of are all over the place in here.
Huh. This is interesting. Oh, hello, Miss Jade.
What is this? Invisible wall?
Well, yes, apparently. Whoever uses this space up, he points at the floor. Something else also uses this place. It's a perfect, actually, this would be a perfect area to perhaps take a very long rest if the... would it look... Does it look like everyone can pack in here like sardines?
Wonderful, a wonderful segue. Yes, and how many of you have food or water?
I got 2 bread rolls.
Should have a bread and a half and water from. when
I
was in
have
the tavern.
one day of rations and a water skin.
I have.
Oh yeah, any rations.
Jade has water skin.
Oh yeah, I also have 10 rations
I think I should have 10 as well.
and a water skin.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably have what came in my pack, which is probably food.
I've
Also
got
the
sand.
Piercer tail, which might count as food if we're desperate.
I think
Sounds
that's
good.
an easy way out, but
So everybody has food and water, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, mark off a day's ration, and your water skin is now empty.
Oh,
You know, I actually don't think I have any food or water.
what
This is a
pack
problem.
did you start
I
with?
got a scholar's pack.
I will give some
So
of my
one less
rations
water skin
to-
and
I will
Yeah,
consume
that's
my
fair.
bread.
Hmm.
Can I give 1 ration and some of my water to Karen?
Mhm.
Also, can I take this grappling hook?
There's no grappling hook. The thing that's holding it to the wall where you are is about 10 feet up, and it's just like an L. It's like a
Anglet.
iron. It's like an iron L thing. It's not really like a
Oh,
hook
like
at
an L
all.
bracket. Okay.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty simple. It's
I
like
couldn't
somebody
pull it
just
down.
you could try. It's
don't.
not really gonna make a weapon or anything. It's just a piece of iron.
I figured if there's like a free grapple hook lying around, I'd take it.
No.
Okay.
It's nothing like that.
So
It's like a curtain thing that pulls your curtains out of the way. Curtain hook, but really
Jade will-
shitty and rusty.
Jade has
Yeah.
water. She does not have food, so I will need to get a ration from someone.
All right, I'll give 1 to Karen, 1 to Jade.
So mark off
are
3 rations.
we... Is this just marking like it's been that long enough that we need? That we've marked down a day of rations, and not actually taking a long rest. I'm a bit confused as to why we're. I'm just confused. I'm sorry. Train of thought gone.
I think you killed him with that train of thought.
The train has crashed into his house. Trans.
Senpai.
Oh,
I think he lost connection.
Wait, someone
Hello,
check the
chat.
stream.
Oh yeah, that's a thing.
I'm looking at the
Stream
stream.
Still up?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now
Now
we
we
can.
got
Now we can
Oh,
hear you.
I don't know why I went silent. Sorry about that.
that was really weird.
Yep. How much? So I got through saying, if you heard this, this is how I'm handling exhaustion for food and water. You just take, I'm gonna say you need to take rations and water now, and that's if you don't, you get exhaustion. So
How many times
it's not like I'm
did I-
forcing you to take a long rest. It's just you either eat and drink or you get this.
Okay.
If I share my water skin with someone, like half and half, do I get like partial exhaustion?
No, it will. If you persist in doing that for more than one day, then you will.
All right. Kind of shoot Karen a
But
sidelong
yeah,
glance.
Karen will not get exhaustion. That's one way of doing it. Also, Nikosi's character apparently can find food and water.
Yes, for 5 people.
Yeah.
Maybe
The
it's
people I like.
harvesting water from the water table room. Wait, that would
Yeah.
be kind of slow.
Well, no, I mean, I'd let you make a check for that and just say you have it.
Maybe the piercer's actually very juicy and counts as hydration.
It's full
The
of slop.
acid.
If you would like to try to derive drinkable liquid from the piercer, I would certainly love to see you try.
Please don't.
No, this isn't. It's not edible.
You're not floofy, unfortunately.
You have wandered in this cavern for a little bit. You've seen the holes in the ceiling. There's some kind of a rope hanging down from in the middle of them. It's anchored to the wall. There's an empty box. There's some broken wood. There was an illusory wall that you found with kind of more cavern behind it, but that's, all you saw at the moment. What do you do?
I have a proposition.
Pull the rope.
I know anything but that. I have a proposition. This magical wall seems that as long as we have a rotating watch, then we could theoretically sleep and recover, prepare for another day. Press on at our best.
You plan to stay down here for a night?
Well,
I don't know about you, but I'm fresh out of water. I had to share with Miss Fancy Pants over there. I don't know that we can survive another day down here. Well, survive in, finger quotes.
Yeah, who
that
needs-
isn't.
Can
You
the
would be more
rope be
surprised.
climbed up?
Yeah. You probably should grab onto it first and see.
Dren really wants us to touch that rope.
I mean, it's like saying, "Can I climb this thing I haven't touched before?" It
Well-
it looks climbable. I don't know what else to
Um,
say.
Yeah, I guess Euphoria's gonna grab hold of the rope, give it a little tight yank just to see how, just test this rope before climbing upwards.
Okay. It's really dirty. You touch it and it's like clay. It's basically caked on clay.
Okay.
But you grab it. It's a rope. You could theoretically unhook it from the hook on the wall, and then it's be hanging straight down from in between all the 3 of those holes. And then like I said, I think I said it was about 15 feet up. to actually get to those holes, and then theoretically you could like start climbing up those holes if you wanted to.
Okay. So then, yeah, she's gonna unclasp it and kind of look into the area where I remember my character. This hole here,
Okay.
and just like to see if she can peer up into it as she climbs up.
And you have dark vision 60.
Yes.
Okay. It's completely dark. Like you don't either the hole that you're looking into goes on farther than you can see, or it's just too dark for you to see anything in the hole. Your vision drops off after 60 feet.
Can I cast a fireball up into the hole?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
What's the range on
Right.
Firebolt?
Fireball has a range of 120 feet.
Oh, very good.
So I'll do that, and then I'll cast it.
Okay. So,
Whatever.
so with a flourish, you make some circular movements with your hands, and then direct the energy of the firebolt up into the hole. You watch as it goes its entire length, and then right before you think it's going to just fizzle out on its own, it hits something. You're not really sure what it is. It's really far away. But you gather that you hit something.
Wrong button, sorry.
And nothing's coming down, like if it was like rock or pebbles from the impact?
No, so whatever it hit looks like it's not shedding anything. Just kind of smacked it, and
she's kind of like gonna lean back on the rope, hanging upside down.
FYI, you got a really good roll on that. So the way that I'm interpreting that is your firebolt went perfectly up through the center of this opening, if that's what you want.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
Okay.
She's
So
actually
at the end of its flight, it hit something, but yeah, it's not shedding anything.
kind of
And
like
it didn't start on
cocking-
fire or anything.
Okay, so
Okay.
cocking her brow a little bit, she's gonna bend backwards and like use her legs to keep herself tangled in the rope, and then look down to the nearest person, in which she'll see Karen, be like, there seems to be something at the very end of this hole. And she's kind of like swaying back and forth a little bit.
Ooh.
Do you want me to check the other holes? Did I lose a shred?
Maybe I can do a little bit better shooting up the hole. Guys, she shot up the bottom one, right?
I shot this one.
Okay.
And then Lazarus looked up in that one, which was that glint. So there was that one still left over.
Okay. There's a glint. I'm gonna shoot the one of the glint. See if that glint's a rock or at the surface.
Okay, so you're the one that you're next to right now. You're gonna.
Yeah.
What are you shooting?
Eldritch Blast. Good thing I got Spell Sniper.
Well, okay. Number one, what's the range on Eldritch Blast?
240 with Spell Sniper.
Uh-huh. And then number two, narratively, I understand how Firebolt would be a light-bearing projectile.
Mm-hmm.
What is Eldritch Blast?
It's a little bit
My
more.
my head lore isn't too
Yeah.
good, so I'm not saying it's a lightning bolt, which would be great, but a little short to actually make anything out.
Right. So the visual description is a beam of crackling energy streaks from a creature within range, or streak towards a creature within range.
All right, I'm gonna say you can use that to try to see up the hole, but I'm gonna have you make a pretty difficult perception check to make out any detail.
That's fine. I'm not concerned about what's going up through the hole. I kind of want to see if I'm blowing away a chunk of the skylight or if it's actually...
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
All right.
You ignite a pocket of natural gas.
Of course, I
Okay.
roll a 10. Oh, and I need to do
Uh,
a +3. That needs to be a +3.
Well, I'm assuming you got better than 20.
I got a 21.
Right.
And I got Spell Sniper. If there's any like cover or anything, it gets ignored too.
Sure. With such a high roll, again, I'm gonna say, if this is what you want, that your blast goes kind of perfectly up the cylinder.
Mm-hmm.
You see, it makes it about 100 feet in your estimation or more. Nothing remarkable. And then once it gets past that, you notice that the sides of the hole glint. But as the bolt passes, the glint goes away. And then as it goes higher, it gets to the point where you would have imagined the glint was, because you could see the glint from torchlight.
Okay.
And it seems to go by it and keep going.
Oh.
And then it fizzles.
Then it fizzles shorter than 240 feet or at 240? Be eyeball by timing. Okay.
Shorter.
Jade looks at Karen firing magic up the hole, and Euphoria doing the same, and she just picks up a rock off the ground and tosses it up the hole above her.
Do I need dodge?
So you Jade, you toss it up the one that's next to you?
Yeah, it's not going for super height. Just like she looks at them both and just kind of like almost just like underhanded, just tosses it straight up.
Euphoria kind of swings out of the way.
I thought you were...
Make a attack roll with dexterity, I guess.
Sure, I'll just say it's we'll just say it's an unarmed. Hey!
Nice.
Did you roll that with dex? You roll that with dex?
Yeah, that's dex plus proficiency. So.
Oh shit. So you pick up a little, like a pebble or like
yeah,
more
just like a little, like probably like a little quarter-sized stone or something that'll just fit in her palm real easy, and just looks from one to the other, the two magic casters, and she's like, well, I can do that too. And just...
It's a little different.
As all this is going on, Hyksos is just kind of crouching down and looking around. Like, he whispers over to Erok and says, "What are all the women doing over there?"
I believe the term was effing up a hole.
Can I make a perception check to hear this?
the rock goes up again, and I'm assuming that you want it to go directly up the middle.
Yeah.
It's very even. It's not quite as accurate as the blast, so it does have a little bit of an arc to it, and it hits the side. It doesn't get all the way to the point where it actually hits something, but
Sure.
It comes back down, hits the sides. There's a little bit of dirt that comes down with it.
Can I narratively say, because it was a natural 20, she just catches it as it falls back out?
Sure.
She just catches it. She's like, it's a dirty hole.
Yeah, well, this hole is interesting though. It's got it's some kind of crystal, it seems. Shoots the bolt up. She kind of points up. Shoot the bolt up, it seems to almost dissipate. Like well, it's not a hole to the surface. Something a little magical, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
So what you're saying is we're underneath a structure of some sort then? I don't think we've gone that deep, have we?
Or perhaps this is just a mining vein of sorts.
Shall I go
Did we
find
lose
my
the
way
music?
into that hole?
Yeah, because I think we didn't put it on repeat and it just ended.
Oh my god, we've probably been listening for like 2 hours.
I think this
Almost
was
3.
3 hours.
Holy shit.
Shall I climb into the hole with where you just blasted from to see what this glinting thing is?
If I may make a
You don't know.
suggestion,
You're way far away.
You're far
oh,
away.
he's still yelling across, but
He sees your intent.
She's
Hey,
just dangling way up there on a rope. So
did you put the music back on?
I did.
Okay. If one would recall, the entrance to this place was ancient elven warded entrance with glyphs and such. I wouldn't be surprised if this entire area, despite how wild some aspects of it have been, is magical. Those holes you have been shooting up, I don't think things are supposed to go up them. Only down. Disturbing them any further might be inviting other trouble.
You don't shut up. I'm going to disturb your fissure.
Come again?
I don't need to repeat myself.
Fucking unprovoked PvP. Like
Taking one
snarky
psychic
as
damage.
fuck.
Take emotional damage.
Yeah,
Psychic
1
damage.
point of trauma. Psychic trauma.
But yes, I would agree with you. Perhaps something tunneled down. Although, what would tunnel down?
and Nikea, can you send your bird up to this hole to see what it is?
I don't think the bird will come back.
I
You don't
Could,
know that.
How much do you like this bird?
like him a lot.
All right, nix that idea then.
I mean, he's been with you all this time. I don't think he's gonna fly away.
Less worried about him flying away, more worried about him getting chomped.
Wait, hold on. You seem to be, one of those nature-loving people. Haven't I heard stories of people turning into birds?
Yes. Out of character, I'm currently looking for the table sheet for creatures I can turn into.
Well, I'm pretty
You
sure
are
a
unable
bird.
I don't think you can gain flight.
No, but giant spider.
Mm,
Giant centipede?
Oh
Jade
no!
We've
I'm gonna need to make a wisdom saving throw to be terrified.
We've seen
Oh,
a giant
found it.
spider. Like,
Giant
I'm looking for it. I
monkey.
can't find it. Giant
So
monkey.
it's if you're using 5e tools, you go to Druid, and then under Wild Shape, there's a big old table, beast shapes, and then you can click on Max CR, and then it pulls up a bunch of creators.
Wild shape.
Yeah.
Space Hamster is apparently one of them.
Damn
Well, that's
artificers.
Yeah.
That's definitely UA.
Can you send me a list, sir? Because I can't seem to find it anywhere.
Yeah, a second.
So while he does that, meta question: are we going to be going for a decent amount longer? Because if so, I want to get another drink.
Kind of up to everybody.
I want to go to the next room. Meta.
I could use a quick bio break.
Yeah. Yeah, quick
But-
bio break. But yeah, giant wolf spider is 1/4 CR. So
Oh no.
All right, well, let's take 5.
Great.
we haven't discovered this hole yet, did we?
I'm only
I am-
seeing CR0 and half. Is there an option on your third?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'll DM you.
You can turn into
Challenge
the
rating. I gotta see
Cobra.
now.
Okay. Let's try and wrap this up here. So if you have some quick things you want to check out, go ahead and do that. And then I think we should plan on wrapping up with either making camp or saying you're taking a long rest or just trudging off in a random direction in 15 minutes or so. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Alright.
Does anyone need healing while we're at it?
I think we all healed up from the short
Mm.
rest.
I mean,
No.
if you can burn it on 2 hit points, I wouldn't mind.
I mean-
I'm-
That won't be an
I
issue
have-
for taking a long rest.
Right.
I think a long rest should be fine for me. So, but
Oh, don't we get all our
uh,
hit points back in a long rest anyways?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, then it's a moot point.
Doing half
Never
of your hit dice.
Trey,
Yeah. So
when you threw the
bef-
rock, was it through this hole or through that hole?
Whatever one I was next to, which was this one.
Okay, so that's
Yeah,
the same
so-
hole that Euphoria did too. Okay.
And the box goes out.
Well, there goes our fire.
well,
So we gonna take a
Euphoria
long
would
rest?
like to peer into this one since we haven't done that one.
Again, you don't need to make a perception check. It looks very similar to the other two.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't anything that you can see within your dark vision range. It's a hole. It keeps going.
Hmm.
Um,
And you said that those who can actually get into the holes, it's that chimney crawl you said?
Yeah, so it's narrow enough such that all of you are tall enough, you have long enough legs that you could put your back against one side of it and your feet against the other and just kind of scoot your way up.
Can I do so in this tunnel?
You
Hey,
can certainly
you-
try.
Euphoria?
Hmm.
No. Can you go feed my bird over there? He's gonna hand you a bag of seed and take the bird off his horn and hand it to you.
I guess you'll climb back. What are you planning?
Something you don't want to be near for.
Hmm. Okay, I trust you, brother. And she's gonna climb her way back down, kind of backward, where she's done a little flip at the end. And then she'll take the bird and the bird seed and make her way over to the boys where she's stuck because she's like, she is literally 4'2".
Oh wow!
So
Is that legally a midget?
tieflings are small. She's a small tiefling, so and
Oh wow, yeah, it is. The more you know.
Okay.
If no one
but I
else
mean, I'll
goes.
give you a boost.
Okay, what are you doing?
I would like to use wild shape. I would put the text into the thing, but I don't actually have it on right
That's
now.
okay.
I grab.
That's okay.
Yep.
Let's see here. Wild shape. Druid wild shape. Starting at second level, you can use
He just cut out for you
no
guys.
flying or swimming.
Yes. Okay.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Hello?
You cut out
You're
for a
back.
second. Yeah, you're back.
Oh, okay.
now.
Okay. Your game statistics are replaced by the statistics of the beast. When you transform, you assume the beast's hit points and hit dice. You can't cast spells, and your ability to speak or take any action that requires your hands is limited to capabilities. You retain the benefit of any features. You choose whether your equipment falls to the ground in your space, merges into your new form, or is worn by it. Okay. Do you have a link or a stat block to the thing that you're turning into? Or can you just tell
I
me what it is?
do have a stat block yet.
What is it?
Strength. Yeah, I'll just
No,
do
no, no.
a
What's the what is a
Oh,
wolf spider?
giant wolf spire.
Giant Wolf, spider. Okay, I got it. Spider can climb. Oh wow, that's a good one. Very good. Okay. So you are
There's a
now.
token for it too.
I already have it.
Oh,
I'm gonna have my curiosity get the worst of me, and I kind of want to see. Oh my!
oh no! I have gone pitch black. I cannot see.
I got you. I got you.
It has 10 feet of blind sight and 60 of dark. Oh, this is meta knowledge. I shouldn't be looking at that. Don't mind me.
Yeah, please don't do that. Yeah.
I am not the druid.
How about now?
Yeah, I can see now.
Good.
I
Jade
am
kind of
modestly terrified.
raises the stone.
Don't.
Don't. It's fine. It's our friend.
And
What's
I'm
it for?
assuming that. So here's the deal. You don't climb up the rope because
No, I don't.
as a spider, yeah, that'd be a little dicey because you don't have thumbs. But you basically manage to climb up one of the walls, and then you're going into the hole that you're on right now, huh?
Yes.
Okay. The few of you that are actually close enough to see it, watch as Nanamakea polymorphs himself into a spider, climbs up a wall, and basically goes into a hole like you're watching a roach run away from a light. It's disconcerting to say the least. As you traverse upwards in this hole, having absolutely no hindrance because spiders can basically climb walls with no problems, you make it, I would say, about 60 feet, and then I think we're going to pick it up next session.
Aw, so I won't know who picks me up from the ground to the top floor.
Nope.
Oh, Salty
A
was looking
spider
at
web
the
shoots out
chat.
and grabs you.
I don't think you'd want to do that. She can shoot you still.
I mean, I'm just sitting here composing the next lyrics to Spider Silk because now we have Spider Nanama. Well, it doesn't really rhyme.
Spider Kia.
Nanamakea Tarantula.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just farm him for silk, right? And we'll just have a silk cartel.
Oh boy.
And
No, the other PCs.
he shall do what Morani will not.
You-
On Kim.
Prepare thy heinous Nanamakea.
Yo, cut this
Oh,
stream
no.
off
I,
right
I
now.
haven't kicked out his hole now.
And I'll see you later.